Welcome to this episode of Emergency Intercom. Okay, are you guys gonna say something or? Oh,
hey,
sorry.
we're here. With my girlfriend.
Yeah, my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm being pushed over to the side for something like.
Yeah, I mean, like kind of.
Oh.
Okay, you don't have to do that.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's not okay.
I mean,
but
she was just trying to make me feel like better because you guys are like really.
Yeah. We're like really.
in each
I
other's
just want to
shit.
address the fact that this chair seems very uncomfortable. Joe.
it isn't though. So
It isn't.
no, I actually
Okay.
love it. I've molded it to my body.
Dude,
a little
you
bit.
without fail sit like that on it.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to. I have to like perch on the edge, like I was saying.
I love it.
Okay, so about like 4 months ago, right?
Yeah.
I came on the podcast and said I had my first girl kiss. And I kissed a girl, and everyone was like, "Who was it?"
And
Who
everyone was like, "You're lying."
Yeah,
was
no one believed me.
There's no
No,
way.
but I'm here to confirm it's true.
Yeah, and my girlfriend was my first girl kiss, and we've been dating for
Oh wait,
how
you guys
long?
are dating now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting really serious.
It's been like, what, 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say like 3 nights.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like literally. I mean, you can't really say you're dating yet. Then, like, it's only been 3 nights. I mean,
No, we're
'cause-
like pretty much in. I mean, I tend to be a lesbian, so this is kind of like the. Like
yeah.
the
I mean, that's what I was
timing
gonna
is
say. 'Cause
basically-
I was gonna say
I'm-
both of you aren't like.
I'm written by
what?
a woman.
Like,
no.
I mean, I'm sorry. Oh,
I'm-
God.
Yeah, what are we?
I
I'm
don't know,
written
like,
by
you're
a
not-
woman,
Mm-hmm.
and I exude this like energy that like
It's actually very true.
yeah, that like women love me, so I like made it happen.
You guys just like made it work for each
You
other.
manifested
Yeah,
me.
exactly. And I manifested you,
Wait, what's your sign again?
Pisces.
Pisces. Okay, cool. I'm a
Pisces,
Sag.
Gemini.
In any world, would a Pisces and a Sag even like get along for dating?
Why not?
Yeah, we're making it work. we're
Okay,
making
it sounds
it
like
work.
you guys are like bending rules because
On
that's
the pattern,
like,
it says we're 100% compatible, so that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
exactly.
Okay.
Every morning I check my
Right.
horoscope,
Every
and
morning.
it literally just says Barbie
no,
over and
Drew,
over.
It
and
says
over.
Barbie heart.
Yeah.
no. Barbie every morning checks up on her tarot card readers.
I do.
Yeah.
I love them. I got one today, and it was like, if you got this on your For You page, there is someone thinking about you, and I was in. I was in.
It was
You were
me.
like- and it was
It
Drew.
was me thinking
I guess
about
someone
you.
was thinking about you, but like it probably meant like a lover, and I don't know if Drew's like your
Yeah,
lover.
I feel like you're
that.
not believing us.
you don't-
Like, is
I
there?
just don't. I know. I don't feel it. It feels very like it kind of feels
not
like you're
gonna
holding her
understand.
hand
I know.
hostage.
Should we
Like
show her?
We should show her.
oh my
I
god.
have a lip oil. I got a lip oil from an Instagram ad, which I have been very much buying a lot of things from Instagram.
my lips are dyed. My
They're
lips are
just
dyed.
like an Instagram ad lip oil.
Tastes good. Tastes delicious. So yeah, that's the proof.
Okay,
that's why
yeah.
I'm here.
I mean, when y'all kissed, he did sit in the probably the most uncomfortable position I've ever seen him in.
As men should.
Yeah,
Like,
but
okay.
He just didn't like. I don't know.
Men should be more uncomfortable. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, no, they fully should.
They should be
so maybe
maybe-
y'all should kiss more because he'll be uncomfortable.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't think he. I mean, we can move past the fake relationship because I get
Yeah,
a fake relationship.
it's
Listen,
real, but
It's real, but we don't have to we don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we'll move
I
on,
mean,
we'll move
this
on.
whole thing is gonna be like me watching y'all like date because like at that point, like when
That's
I'm
life
here,
from now on.
We'll move
that
on.
That is literally life from now on.
you're
Yeah.
like get fucking used to
Get
it.
used to it,
Yeah,
babes. Get
yeah.
used to it.
I used to make fun of all the IG ads and be like, why are they showing me this shit? I won't buy it.
I
But
buy
it
every
is
single one.
insane. If somebody, especially like a story ad, if I see a
Yes.
story ad enough, there have been times where I like see one and then skip it. And then I'm like, oh, like trying to get back to it. Because I'm like,
yeah.
I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it. Where is it? And then I can't get it again.
I
Like,
recently
Yeah.
bought a silky pajama set from an unnamed Texas like sorority girl
Texas.
company, and I tried to return it because it did not fit and it was mislabeled. And I DM'd them like 4 times for a refund, and they just refused to answer me. So
Wow.
maybe I'll just come out and say it.
They're your
Yeah, I
I
biggest
actually forgot
op.
the name because it was from an Instagram ad. So
I was
'cause
just
it
saying.
was the most random thing you've
it
ever
was
bought in
Yeah.
your life.
truly so random, and I felt like I bought these like silky pajamas and like furry, like I was like yes, and they come in, it's like this big. I'm like, oh well, no, it doesn't really no. And then I try to DM them, I try to send them an email, nothing. Get it together.
Getting
Instagram shop.
to the point where you're sending an email and
Oh,
you're
I
getting
know.
replies
Me to
crazy.
fucking Equinox. I had to email them 36,000 times because they stole $700 from me.
How?
Over, done. I like had a trainer for like a year because I needed like financial motivation to
names.
go. I literally don't even remember his name anymore. Like literally my biggest
He
fucking
definitely
op.
played football in school and was tackled 8 million times.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Yeah,
his
that narrative.
vibe. Like he
Exactly.
was like definitely his
A
head was
little
hit.
Which
loose.
equinox was this?
The gay one. Basically, I had like a bunch of training sessions left over, and I told him several times, I was like, please don't book me more sessions because I'm just like done. Like, I feel like I know how to work out on my own, like whatever, blah, 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 blah. Well, like, come time to the end of like our last, like, you have to buy them in sets, and come to the end of the last set that I bought, I was like, okay, cool, like I'm free. Well, I checked my account the next day, and he charged me for 8 more sessions, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. I don't remember booking these, and I don't remember going to one of these, like, because
Did
he
you
said
buy a package?
you have to buy a package.
That's
And I
not
was
a-
like, yeah, exactly. I
That's
was like,
literally how I've been. I have been giving Savage X Fenty $50 for 4 years because I never turned off my VIP, and you have to do a whole thing to turn it off. So they literally
That's not
take
okay.
money from me every month, and I have not bought like anything from them for like 3 years.
Wait, how much is it a month?
It's like 50 or something.
Oh my
Maybe it's less. Maybe
gosh.
it's less.
wait,
I'm gonna
do they
check.
send
Let's
you like a
fact check
package
out.
every month?
No.
Just so you can buy it. It's like Costco. It's
Are
like a
you fucking
membership.
Yeah,
kidding
it's
me?
like a membership.
That is actually
Yeah.
batshit
AT&T
crazy.
does the same thing. Because of our first apartment, I never returned the router, so they charged me like $10 every month until I
Yep.
finish paying off this
God.
lost
Yeah.
router.
The way I was set up in New York, I never returned shit.
Yeah.
It took me like until 2 years ago to get a credit card because of all like the misgivings of me at 18 in New York. Like never returning a router, never like paying my bills, like, you know, and I had to fix it. And it was a lot. But
Damn.
I know, that's like the thing every adult, like real adult, warned you about. They're like, if you fuck up your credit, your life's gonna be a
You're
living
done.
hell.
And I
I'm like-
still believe it to this day. I'm like, I do not want a credit card. I never want to use a credit card. Like, they're going to get me. But to finish that story, basically, he charged me for these 7 sessions or 8 sessions. I did one of them on accident, and then he quit. And then there was no one to do the rest of the sessions with. So I was just like SOL, and I emailed them 36,000 times to refund me. I'm not joking. Like, I emailed them like 20 times over
You,
the
like,
course of like
spam
4
emailed
days.
them.
And they never got back to me. And like, I guess they won in the end because they still fucking go. But like, I literally want to cancel my membership so bad out of
they
spite.
make so much money.
It's disgusting.
Why can't they just do a little refund?
Give me my money back? And they were like, in the fine print, it says no refunds.
No.
And I was like, okay, bitch, like, watch me blow this spot up.
You should
Like,
just start peeing in random corners of the locker room. Actually, no,
I feel
because
like that
then,
already happened.
They do.
yeah, it definitely
They
does.
jizz in random corners of the locker room.
I
It's
love
nasty vibes.
You're like, I need to go there.
I've been to Equinox once and I had a panic attack. I was like, it's too much going on. But it was the Soho one. It was a bit too much going on in there. I was like in a yoga class. I literally walked out. I was like, the energy here is like, woo.
No,
It's
it is
really
literally
dark.
freaky deaky.
It's
Like,
really
it's
dark.
we go at such specific times and we plan it around like normal people's work. So I'm like,
Yeah.
we have to go when there's absolutely no one there and
Is it
it's
like
about
11
to
a.m.
close.
or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, either super early or super late when they keep repeating when everything closes. Like
Yeah.
that's the vibe that needs to be happening is the music
Yeah.
is barely playing and they're like, we're closing in 10 minutes. We're closing in 5 minutes. We're closed. Get out.
Literally.
I love that. You can't pay me to go to Equinox, but I mean, it's a great gym. It's beautiful.
Wait, they're-
You're like,
It's
love
very
it.
nice.
Love it.
PR.
The vibe is scary. It's like I just feel like I'm gonna walk in and there's people just like I don't even know. It's definitely a movie of some sorts in there for me. But I go to like a tiny gay gym. I'm not gonna reveal where it is.
So the
Wait,
gay
yeah,
agenda.
you should just say location so
No, I'm gonna drop
everybody
the
can like pull
location.
up.
No, but it's fun. It's like there's literally no one there, and that's how I prefer it, except for me and my trainer. Shout out Seth.
I have to say something. The gay agenda is horrifying,
Let's talk
and
about
y'all are pushing it on to me, and I'm done.
I
Like
mean-
everyone's wishing me a happy Pride Month and all this shit. That's
Really?
just not me. That's not the person I am.
I mean,
Not anymore.
I mean, I guess yeah, you did change him.
yeah, exactly. You turned me
low-key
out.
turned him
You
out.
turned me out.
I did.
Yeah.
You guys are helping each other find the righteous path. That's what's happening. Y'all
And
are
we
helping
are
each other.
together. We're like
Yeah.
leaning into God.
Exactly.
We're leaning
Yeah.
into
See, I've been
scripture.
saying I'm gonna have my Christian arc, and you
And
turned
I'm
me
here
out.
to help you.
Yeah, you're
You
guiding
guys
me
should
down the
start
right path.
like a summer camp, but for only straight people.
I agree. So like every weekend.
yeah, maybe
I love
not.
that idea. Billions.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But yeah, I'm just kind of. I have my notes written down, and I have Inya abortion on counter, and I've been saving this for so long.
What is that?
Okay, so
Yeah, like,
Inya
what does
has
that mean?
Inya has this lip tint that she puts on her lip.
Yeah.
and
You've probably
then-
seen it if you're like on your like getting targeted ads
sure,
and
yeah.
stuff.
And I
It's like
buy
the one that you put on and it like fully peels off.
Yes.
Is it the typology? No, I feel like I am literally sponsored by this.
It's
I
not.
had it earlier.
It's like Szechuan or like some. I don't know I don't know how to pronounce it. People have
Yeah.
to like call shit like Billy or something, so I could like start saying names right because like
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking name it
Exactly.
is.
But yeah, so she has it on there. And then instead of peeling it off and throwing it in the trash can or in the toilet and flushing it, she peels it off and flicks it on the counter, and it just sits there, and it literally looks like a congealed mass of like blood.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, I
It's
did
red?
good today. Yeah, I knew you were coming, so I like scraped it out of the sink because I was like, I don't want her to think that I emptied my Diva cup in here and it's just like
Oh, we
splashes.
had that
I actually would love
conversation.
it. I actually would love that. I would love to
Just
see
leaving my Diva cup out.
Yeah.
I did. This is like so gross, and I hate that like this is where this conversation is heading right now. But I did have what I believe to be a minor miscarriage in the toilet
Oh.
because
Yes.
something came out of my flow that was. Oh, I don't want to touch you.
Oh, because you're jealous and mad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Thanks,
just
babe.
respecting Barbie's property, so I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I'm
like
like-
touch you.
Property.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Well,
let's unpack that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, like you're her property now. That's
I
just
just
the way
don't
that works.
own anybody, and no one owns me
I mean,
because
but
I'm a
she
freebie.
owns you. You don't own anybody because she owns you.
Yeah.
So like,
and
you
he
can't.
chose it. He chose it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you chose that life.
I guess,
But I had something that was so odd come out of my flow that I almost called Drew into the bathroom to look at it.
You
like,
should have.
I
I'm
literally
so
was like,
fascinated by periods.
It's just,
I love
it was
them.
just too
It's a lot.
much. But it was really, really gross. And I was like, damn. And then yesterday, actually, I like ran out of the bathroom to grab an edible, like in the middle of like getting ready to use the shower, and I didn't flush the toilet. And I was so scared you were gonna go in and see like the massacre in the toilet.
Oh,
but
yeah.
maybe
I feel like you love that shit, no?
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. I love.
I love mine.
I love like.
is that not your
I
vibe?
always just
The-
imagine playing with the Diva cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't empty her Diva cup without me in the room. Like,
I mean,
very
it's good because then
important.
it's always clean when you need to get to it because
Yeah.
he just like cleans
Just
it
cleans it
right
up
up.
for you?
Yeah.
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 The
Famously.
past 3 nights has been really illuminating. And Drew...
In y'all's relationship, I
Yeah.
guess y'all have learned a lot in 3 days.
Famously.
Famously.
That is literally my most favorite thing that you say is famously. Like, I'm literally gonna
Yeah.
steal it and make it my
Well,
own.
Z-Way, shout out to Z-Way, she says it in her show all the time. So
okay,
I can't
okay.
take credit for it, but she famously is, infamously too, you know, my new vibe because I'm on my like villain arc. It's,
Yeah.
like infamously.
You're in your villain arc.
I really am. Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, what have I become? You know? And
But that's good.
yeah.
I think that's a good place for women to be. But
I
because
agree.
I've talked about that on the podcast, like women needs to dig into being selfish, villains, evil, scammers.
Incels.
We need more
Yes.
women who are scamming.
We do need more women who are scamming.
Wait, there actually
and
aren't
I'm
that
the one to
many-
be scammed.
Oh,
Yeah.
literally.
Okay, well, also, I was watching yesterday The Cut, and like it was so fucking weird. They somehow put in, they were talking to like old people and like asking them about them being scammed. Do y'all think when you're older you'll be hella scammed?
When I'm older, I will be scammed. There will be
for
like
sure.
some super futuristic, like crazy, like scam that I fall for.
Oh, you know what happened the other day? That's not a scam. I was at dinner and I started getting all these calls from like random area codes, like from New York, like
Yeah.
right. And then I answer one, and they're like, "Come over," and I'm like, "What is this?" And then I get these texts that are like, I forgot what the word was. It was like inbound or outbound. Someone put my number on like an escort ad. So I got like, over the course of an hour, I got like 20 calls being like, yo, where are you?
Wait, but they were like obsessed with you though.
No, but I don't know. I
Like-
have no,
No, that's
idea
what I'm
if
saying.
someone
I'm
did
like,
on
I
purpose.
wa- yeah.
Or it was like, because my area code is like from New York. Maybe it was like an accident. Like they put
Like
the
a
wrong...
digit off.
Yeah, because it did stop after an hour, like the ad. And they were like, it's from your ad that you posted. I'm like, what ad?
Fuck, I wish we could find the ad to
I
see
tried
what
everything.
they
Dude,
were
that
like,
would be so
I
what was being
awesome.
advertised.
It was a lot. And it was like in the middle of the night. And it was like people like, it was like Bronx, like uptown. Like it was like literally like, they were like, I'm in Washington Heights. And I'm like, what? Like I'm literally at dinner, like I'm like backtracking everything. I'm like, where is this? I'm putting my number on. Like, it's just
Yeah.
So
I've been very good about like being able to tell what's like a scam call versus like a real call. And I still like, I thought I was good about it, but I still answer them, and they do ask for my social security number all the time. But even with like someone like in my personal life, I will be like, I'm not texting it to you. I'm not like,
who is asking you for your social security?
Just like,
I think I've asked. I literally think I've asked for it before.
I don't like texting it. I don't like saying it over the phone.
Okay, why won't you just text it to me?
Yeah.
Because I am the opposite. I'm like, what? Like, I literally will just like I am so bad with keeping track of it, but I think the difference is I haven't had my shit stolen or anything.
About to say,
and he's literally had his whole like life stolen.
They literally drained my bank accounts in a crazy way when I was like 18. So long story short, I think I've told it already. I don't know if I have, but like the Universal shit, when I went to Universal, I tried to sneak alcohol in. I was like 17 and they were like, this is not okay. And they took me to like this back room with like security guards.
Universal jail?
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
and it was a fucking bitch. Like I was
was
like, bitch, you
evil.
want
She
to
was
be a
wicked.
real officer so fucking bad.
Yeah.
You were working the security
She
line
had
at
like
Universal right
tiny
now.
man syndrome, where it's like the big man that works out a bunch because they like are so small, like Napoleon complex, but like in a woman. But
because she was like, this.
Because I was like,
this isn't grapefruit juice.
No, I said, oh, it's
This isn't grapefruit.
I said it's raspberry water, and they were like, one guy was like, oh, okay, yeah, you can go, but like you can't bring that in. And then she was like, stop, and like she was like, let me smell, and she was like, this is raspberry vodka, and I was like, okay,
you should
like
have
just
been
let
like,
me throw
okay,
it
you're
away.
a fucking alcoholic. Why did you smell
like,
that?
why do you
bitch?
know that?
Yeah, why do
Like,
you know
it's
that?
It's literally
How
crazy.
do they even care?
I don't know. And it was closed down too. It was just.
It was a part of
people-
like, do you remember like playlists shit? Like it was like a convention for YouTubers, and they would close that down.
Yeah.
So that
Playlist live?
yeah,
Yes.
so that
Yes.
YouTubers could go to Universal. So it was one of those nights. So I think that's
So
also.
that's not the worst thing that was
And
happening that
Inya-
day, honey.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
literally, that's not
Inya-
the worst thing entering the park.
The craziest thing is Inya and my twin sister Madeline both had alcohol on them, and they got to go through, but they stopped me because I took it off my waist.
I was
Yeah.
serving 16 and
Well,
sexy.
I was giving
You got
sexy hot too, but in like a different way. Like,
I mean, yeah.
But
in your,
so
in your own right, I
they
guess.
took me to Universal Gel, and they took out the oldest fucking iPhone I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it was old even then. Like, it was insane and tiny. And they like took pictures of me in front of a blue wall, and it made me turn to my
I'm
side.
gagged. Is it like in the Universal backlots right now?
I don't know, because I want those photos
I'm
bad.
sure it was like up on the wall for like a year because you were banned for a year.
I was
like he
banned.
wasn't allowed
Like,
to go in.
And they were like, even if you step foot in this parking lot, you're going to jail. And I was like, okay, fucking relax. Like, this is insane. But basically, they put me back on the bus to like go home, and I'm sitting on this bus, and like I was on there for like 15 minutes, and she was just waiting to see if like anybody else would like hop on, and she had to charter me alone on this big ass like public bus all the way back to the hotel. And I get there, and I get to my room, and I'm like, I try to like find my key card, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't have my wallet. So I call the bus company, and they're like, oh, we don't have your wallet either. And then I call the Universal. I'm like, oh, I must have just left it in like the scanner. They must have
They're
like
bitch,
taken it
we're
when
taking that shit.
Yes,
Fuck you.
exactly. They all denied it fully, and I was like, fuck, dude. Like, how am I gonna get home? Because I'm in Florida, and I also had my social security card in there.
So
and
this
I
is
was
the
like,
Florida Universal Studios.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh, okay, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different
exactly.
So you had your shit stolen for scamming.
Yeah, exactly.
By me. I sold it.
The Universal people drained
Yeah.
my fucking bank account. Oh yeah, literally. Wait,
Wait,
the
so
common
you
denominator is Inya in Florida.
Absolutely.
Hello.
It is Florida in general, which
Whoa.
I mean, if you look back at my videos, I did always have a lot of expensive makeup.
You're
and it
an
was
bro.
from the wallet that
Yeah, it was because I stole
Yeah,
y'all's wallets and I
Yeah.
sold your information.
I had like no money in that debit card. It was like negative 200. I'm like, good luck.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Put more money in, please.
But yeah, I haven't had anything like that happen to me, so I've just been lucky and brave. And that leads me to my next question is, do y'all think you would, because I just watched this TikTok of these like girls saying how they were trying to help somebody who was drunk in a lobby of a hotel, this older woman, and that they just approached her really wrong, and they were like, we're gonna take you upstairs, and that she was just like, you're gonna what? Like, she was freaking out, and then they were like, oh, I think she thought we were trying to sex traffic her because we were just like
sex
following
travelers.
her. We were following her to make sure she wasn't too drunk.
You also have to the amount of like warnings I get on my TikTok, because I have to get a new TikTok because I can't get into my original TikTok, so I'm on like really just like,
we'll shout it out.
Yeah, well, we'll shout it out.
We'll shout it out just so enough people interact with the empty account.
I just need something, because my algorithm is like what I assume like a Facebook mom is on, and it is like every other video is like, these are things that happen when people are trying to sex traffic you, and I'm like going crazy. Because I'm like, oh,
there's a lot of signs.
You're getting your... And
older people are obsessed with like telling people about like how people sex traffic. Like they have like these like zip ties on your like door, like your car door. You try to
take it off. But do y'all know the like Jeep stuff where like there's like Jeep Wranglers and the rubber duckies, and it's like this whole culture in Jeep like Wranglers. They like, you get ducked and you have to like put the duck in your dashboard. Well, it's this whole thing that Jeep owners do, that they like trade rubber duckies, and it's like, you've been ducked or whatever. Okay. Well, this one girl who had a Jeep Wrangler found a duck on her hood, and she was like, made like a whole TikTok series.
This is the new tactic for sex trafficking.
Exactly.
They're gonna put the rubber duck on your car so that they can always identify your car with the rubber duck in the windshield.
No wonder everyone is so paranoid. It's like crazy. It's like every other video is either that or like reviews of cruises that I get, and it's like, this is the all adult virgin cruises, and this is what you get for the all inclusive package. That is like literally. We
literally need to go on a cruise.
Do you like cruises?
No, but I'm willing to go for like an experiment of sorts.
Yeah, because like I really need to go again as an adult, because I've been on one when I was younger. And I want to go and just like black out for 7 days.
Yeah,
break my sobriety.
Mess. Yeah, I think the only thing it is like getting fucked up. Is like, I've never seen a video of someone prepping for a cruise without putting tequila into a wine bottle.
I did not know this, that they sneak in alcohol because it's very expensive on there. But there's also the all-inclusive ones, which I've been really in that. I have no plans on going on a cruise, but I know everything about the Virgin Atlantic cruises.
Your TikTok feed is like a tarot card reader being like, so you're gonna get sex trafficked on your next cruise.
That is literally
that's what the next tarot.
And the way they like deliver it is like, okay, you guys, like, this is gonna save your life if you're ever at a Trader Joe's and then you see like a duck on your like wheel, and I'm like, what the? I literally now like walk around like paranoid.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm like so aloof, and I genuinely don't think my brain functions at a high rate at any point anymore, which is crazy because I don't think I've done that many bad things to like in my life to make my brain work at such a slow functioning rate.
Developed.
But it's literally, but mine is just like, I am just too aloof in the world, and I could literally be walking down the most dangerous street ever, but I'm like, if I feel like I'm in danger, I'm just freaking myself out for no reason. And then I'm like, it's chill, like I'm fine.
I used to walk around like butt-ass naked in like New York at 2 a.m., titties out, like in like no one around. Like it was like, I have no fear anywhere, which is a problem.
I know, I feel like it's a huge, but it's also like what happens when you just grow up like in certain like cities. It's like your bar of danger is like so much lower because you're just like, I've been around danger. Like I've
grew
survived.
up in danger.
Yeah, I grew up in danger.
Did you grow up in Brazil?
No, I grew up in New York.
Okay.
But I did go to Brazil.
Oh yeah, you were saying you got like shipped off to Brazil.
I did for a little bit.
It's classic like.
You just like ship them off. My mom, like when she had me, was like super young and had like not even an apartment to her name, and also was like single because my dad was like her roommate, and then so it was just like messy.
Oh, that's gonna happen to me and Drew.
Yeah, exactly.
So so she was like, I need you to like leave. So like when I was like 1, like just like spent a year in Brazil while she like tried to get a job, and she did go to culinary school.
This episode of Emergency Intercom is sponsored by MeUndies. Okay, so I've mentioned it before, and I'll say it again. I have a pair of underwear that is humiliating, disgusting, sad, and embarrassing, and quite frankly are probably covered in skid marks. Not actually. But it's embarrassing, and I really need to replace my underwear, and that's where MeUndies comes in. MeUndies has amazing patterns, colors, and cuts. I'm a briefs guy, but they have a lot of options for you guys. Also, on top of that, they are much, much, much more comfortable than the underwear that I claim is embarrassing. With a MeUndies membership, you get to choose a new pair of underwear, socks, or a bralette each month to grow your collection. I'm a blanks guy. I just like blank underwear in general. But they released something called the Ball Caddy Pouch, which is literally incredible, and it makes my bulge look incredible. I'll just say that much right there. And I'll let you figure out the rest. Go to MeUndies to check it out. You'll also save up to 30% on all the MeUndies snuggly softness you can handle. Plus, you'll get early access to special deals and new products. To get 25% off your first order plus free standard shipping, visit MeUndies.com/emergency. Remember, if you're not satisfied, your purchase is on MeUndies. That's 25% off your first order at MeUndies.com/emergency.
That's a serve.
Good.
Yeah.
I want to go to Brazil really badly.
You should go to Bahia. I love Bahia.
That's awesome.
Rio's cool. I went there for the first time. It's a bit like hectic. Like I'm also on my new TikTok, I've been realizing there's a difference between a traveler and a vacationer. And I'm just gonna say it right here. I'm a vacationer. I do not need.
That's
Yes.
what
I do not want to backpack through anything.
oh my-
I don't want to backpack. I don't want to I don't want that. I don't want it.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what it
want to
is.
see all the sites. Like,
I
also,
don't
we
wanna
have
see it.
iPhones now. Like, I don't need to see it. Why? So I could take a picture of it? Bitch, y'all are taking pictures
If
of it. I'm
on
going to
vacation,
see it.
I'm not waking up early to go hike a mountain to go see some clouds. Like I just am not doing that. and it's like I want to vacation. And a lot of my friends who grew up rich love to travel and see the sights of different countries. I'm like, I'm good.
I want to get a
Yeah.
hotel room and then stay in the hotel room the entire time. It's
Absolutely.
giving that. But I will say I am a bit of a traveler because there are some things that I'm like, oh, I have to see that. I have to see Stonehenge one day. Even though it's
Yeah.
going to be so fucking underwhelming, but
They
I
just
simply
need to
must.
get a
Whoa.
helicopter charter over there, and I'll
They
go.
probably do.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
terrified of
sure, yeah.
helicopters.
I know, they freak me out. Everybody who leaves Coachella on a helicopter, I'm like, y'all don't fear.
Did you guys go?
You have no fear? No, we didn't go.
I
Yeah.
was working, but
Do you like Coachella?
no.
It's
Okay,
pretty
good.
awful, right?
It's pretty awful. I do not like crowds because I get really claustrophobic, which is I'm very lame. But I used to go for brand deals to make money, and I would stay in the hotel. I think the only set I've ever watched was in 2017. I saw Grimes
Oh
once,
shit!
and that's about
Was
it. I
this
left.
post spaghetti eating homeless art?
That was absolutely during it. I think it was pre Elon Musk. It was gosh, I don't even know. But I remember I swindled with my friend. She actually was Nikki Takeshi's has a podcast as well. I remember this so vividly. She swindled this security guard with $10 to let us into the artist pass area, and it worked.
Oh shit!
And we pretended to know Grimes, and I didn't say anything. I kind of just sitting there bewildered at her ability to do that.
Yeah.
And she got us in, and that's it. And then I went once more for a brand deal, and I literally stayed at the hotel. I did not go to the festival. I just don't like it. I don't.
The dust. It's the dust.
I don't like festivals. It's hot, and it's I actually did want to go this year because of Ethel and Charlie and Rosalia and everyone, but I
Yeah.
was unfortunately working. But I did.
This year was literally for the gays, the girls and the gays.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. But you literally couldn't pay me any amount of money to go to Coachella because I think it's I literally
You literally
am
could
it's
pay me amount of
demonic.
money to go to Coachella.
I literally could. I say that I don't do the most absurd things for a check. I love that. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, we should do that. But it's so I just don't like it either. I don't like being around a bunch of people I don't know. It freaks me out. I'm the killers in here, the killers in the crowd. The killers in the crowd.
Literally,
The
someone's
killer.
gonna stab me with a dirty needle or some shit. It's giving
for me,
that.
it's simply I feel I cannot breathe if there's a lot of people around me. I freak out. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not a good hang. Turns out.
Yeah, I just turns out I am not.
Turns
a
out I
vibe.
stay indoors.
I'm not the vibe.
I'm not the vibe.
Would you ever
anywhere.
do a hot air balloon? You said you hated helicopters.
I
What?
spent some time in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and that is a big part of the culture there. And I've heard that every year people die.
Oh,
because
doing hot air
there's a
balloons?
balloon fiesta.
I would be the one.
Oh.
Who
It's actually
does.
really gorgeous. Like I remember I was doing it's like 2019. I was doing a movie there, and like we had to be there like 5 a.m. so that you see. I was like at a location, and you see all these balloons like just in the air, and it's like magical, gorgeous. I won't be stepping on it. I actually realized after going to Six Flags like last year, I do not need any thrill. I
Really?
need no
Yeah.
thrills. I need nothing. I don't want to go on a roller coaster. I don't want to like be on a hot air balloon.
I want to skydive.
I don't want to do
I
any of
don't.
that.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
I don't wanna do
I'm
that.
just like I wouldn't got like whatever
I
put
would
me
die,
here never
though.
had the intention for
You
me to
wouldn't.
get
Yeah,
in a plane and
maybe.
like fall from the fucking sky. Like literally, why would I be doing
I
that?
just don't want to. I used to like.
And you have to train for it. You have to like do shit to get to.
I
Like
just
I
want to
can't
do it
just
with
do it.
someone on my back.
Yeah, you would have to.
You just
do
want
it.
I want a
Intimacy.
man close to me. I also only
Excuse
watch
me.
guy
What?
on.
I know,
I only
like-
watch guy on guy porn because I like respect a woman.
Exactly.
Like,
Oh.
No, I knew that about you. I caught it a couple times in the past 2 days.
3 days. Whoa, you have a problem with like porn.
It's not a problem. I'm just studying.
I just think it's we're working on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We are working.
You're
on
gonna help him. You're gonna fix
We
him.
have church tomorrow.
I mean, you
We
are
actually do.
fixing him
it. Yeah.
in a lot of
We
ways.
have the church potluck,
yes,
What are y'all bringing?
mac and cheese.
mac and cheese. What is it? A casserole.
Oh,
Which I'm pretty sure
she
I've
makes
never
the
had a casserole in my life.
best
Yeah, I
casserole.
Now that
I
I'm
could
Christian,
say-
I like really.
Oh, it comes
enjoy
along with it.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
part
I don't
of
think
it.
I've ever had a casserole, and I don't know if I can say what a casserole is. Like, I don't know what it
It's a
is.
dish of like
Stuff?
canned goods in one.
It's just a mushy pile of yumminess. But I'm also white, so I love a good casserole.
Yeah, you grew up on a lot of casserole. What kind of casserole? Green bean.
Green bean casserole.
I'm allergic to green beans, so
Really?
a bit of a red flag.
Yeah, your
the
beige
red-
flag.
Oh,
Have you ever
that's
seen
the
the
red
beige
flag.
flag?
Not
Let's
kissing him and him.
There's red flags because
Oh, yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about my red flags lately. I actually almost wrote on a note. I was just like, why? I am the biggest lesbian red flag to ever exist, and one is a Starbucks drink.
I know you pulling up with a Starbucks.
talk
I was
about
like,
this a lot,
her.
but
It's
like
literally like warm, like you've been
it's
carrying it for
warm,
like 3
it's
hours.
disgusting. I'm like a human ashtray. I love analog cigarettes. I love
Analog.
to
Which I
partake-
can get down with. I
You're-
literally
Yeah.
savored your
You're the-
cigarette
See
that you
the
rolled
kids
me.
like canceling Jenna Ortega for smoking a cigarette. I'm like, damn, they really they gave up on me because no one's ever done that.
We need to save Barbie.
No one wants to save me. And it was like all
I'll
over.
start it. I'll start the movement.
Yeah,
I'll
but
make a
not for
new
people 'cause
TikTok
I'm like,
account.
yeah, honey, I've been smoking since I was 16.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're not fixing me.
You can't fix me.
I'll do the thing where it's like I'll record you for like 3 seconds and then be like, she said if this gets 1 million likes, she'll stop smoking.
My
You
grandma
know,
said.
maybe that's what I need. That's the push I
You
need.
need like
How many
validation.
likes would it take?
How many likes would it take? Honestly, like, and I can't even give you a number because I have been to the dentist trying to get my teeth whitened and they were like, you can't smoke for 3 days, and I have left and paid the fee. Like, I have been like, I'm so
Also,
sorry, 3 days.
Barbie famously rolls her own cigarettes,
do.
which is
Which is a
really
vibe.
crazy. I love that
IMO.
energy.
I do roll my own cigarettes. I've like smoked everything, cigarette wise, tobacco wise. I've like used to smoke like Marlboro 27s. I like jeweled for like a long time, and then
Jules were ops, bro. They ruined my
Jules.
life.
Drew and I did discuss having like biological children.
Oh my god. Oh wait, y'all like actually did.
Yeah,
Like y'all
yeah,
literally
we-
were considering it
I
at
just think
dinner.
it'll fix my depression. And I think
You
that
will
no
ruin
one
that
has
baby.
ever thought this before, but like it might just fix all my problems if I have a baby.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
just
I
put
do
a baby
need
on top
child.
of everything.
I really do need a child.
I need a child mostly because I was watching Selling Sunset, and I was telling you, it gave me baby fever because it's like they're never with their kid, but they're always like, I'm gonna go back to my son. Okay, every time there's drama, they're like, I'm gonna go back to my son. I don't need this right now.
Oh, that is such a good like
I love
argument.
it.
Like I literally have a fucking kid. I can't be doing this with
they're
you.
like, I don't have time for this.
I have to go be a
newborn son.
mother. I have to go be a mother.
Mother.
Okay.
Wait, mother.
I have to go
Mother.
breastfeed. I have to go analog
And they're always
feed
like
my
pumping,
children.
and they're like Versace like get up, and they're like, oh my god, this is so disgusting, isn't it? And it's like everyone's like, yeah, I get it, girl.
I've been
the
there.
empathy that comes along with being a
there.
mother.
The last season of Selling Sunset, I just watched. It was so good.
I need to
I don't know if you
tap
tap
in.
in, but it was
I
actually
No,
really
I don't
need
watch
to.
it. Like, but I've
Christine,
always
like
seen.
we miss Christine, but
Okay.
there's a couple girls who are fighting for the Christine spot. I don't know if they're winning. I don't know
Okay.
if they're winning.
like, she's just irreplaceable.
Well, yes, but there's a few girls that are trying to be like the bitch, And you can't just try.
No,
You have to-
you're
you have to have
either
it in-
the villain or you're not.
We have
Like,
that conversation all the time where like we gotta start being nicer to the villains of reality TV because they are what makes it interesting. And if like
course.
the invention of the internet, like along with like reality TV, it kind of like ruined it because everybody's like, fuck this bitch, and tries to like ruin their career. Like, no, we need the villains.
We
Like,
need villains.
And you either are a villain or you're not, and you can't make yourself a villain.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm like feeling like really burnt out, I just want to watch something that has no plot, no villains, nothing. And even like I was watching The Secret Life of Pets, and as soon as it started getting like too crazy, I turned it off because I was like, I need to watch a SpongeBob episode. I know in 15 minutes there's a conflict and then there's a resolution.
and there's yeah.
And
It'll
because I'm like, the
happen.
villains are what makes the stakes high. Sometimes I don't want high stakes. Sometimes I want
True.
the lowest stakes ever.
Yeah, the like most empty thing ever.
I should just start watching, like, what's the kids watching? Bluey? Am I like out of it? Like, I need to
I
know
know
because we were about to
Bluey-
have.
Yeah, we're about to have our child.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I mean, are y'all gonna let your kids watch like Coco Melon, or are you gonna actually take care
Miss
of your
Rachel,
child?
hello. We're gonna do Miss
We're gonna
Rachel.
go straight
Okay.
to like Schindler's List.
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah,
we're
I
gonna
just
go,
put it
like,
on.
Fallen Angel.
Citizen Kane. Yeah, we're going there.
Just the good ones. The
We're
good
just
ones.
like it's gonna. We're,
What is
will
it,
our kid be
Solo?
like a film, like an annoying film, bro?
Do we want that or?
Yeah, do we want that?
I
What-
think so. Yeah.
Like what are we trying to like? What do
Yeah,
you think?
I
is the
think it also
purpose of our
depends.
kid?
Like, if y'all have like a boy, like, are y'all gonna make it an annoying boy, and if
Yeah.
you have a girl, are you gonna make her like a
We're gonna
fun
have
girl?
the girl. Like
The
we're gonna have
girl,
the
okay.
girl, and she's gonna be an annoying, pretentious film nerd.
I need her
but
to do
she's gonna
that.
have swag and charisma that like it's infectious, so it's not pretentious. You know, like if I went on like a spew about movies, what?
I just don't know that like you're the.
Drew watches
You're what you're.
movies.
I
but
love
are you what you're
movies.
describing?
Turns out I think I watch movies. I don't. Turns out I
You
don't.
should watch Solo.
Okay,
What is that?
It's like a really good movie.
dope. With no.
Yeah,
What's
like,
the pitch?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's like it's basically about like sodomy and like eating shit and stuff.
Oh,
Is it that where they all are like in the
Yes.
The Human
yeah,
Centipede?
they're all like
them.
in the little bowl. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been there, but yeah, I've been
Oh, so you all
Also,
seen the
this
same
film called Two Girls, One Cup is actually really
Oh,
advanced.
I love.
It's-
I
that
love
one's a
that
good
film.
one.
When I was in high school, I like had like a really like nihilistic arc. Like
Damn.
it was really really gnarly existential vibes. I genuinely like was convinced that I was an alien at one point.
Say, oh my god, this is why we're together.
I know, we're like twins.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because y'all are both actually
Um,
fucking crazy.
We
You're
are,
like,
they're so
Wow,
fucking crazy,
wow,
though.
okay.
just whatever. Well, I decided that I don't need to be hanging out with anybody younger than 21 ever again because I've
No.
decided my biggest pet peeve
Bye,
is
then.
here. Oh yeah, he's. You should know you're dating.
The leg's asleep because it's not comfy.
Yeah.
That was so slick. I like acted like I was leaving, but I actually grabbed my vape and hit it.
Yeah, and then, so no one has to see it. Yeah.
But I just don't need to be around. I've decided my biggest pet peeve is when someone a little younger than me says like some shit where they think they're bringing like a really intense conversation to the table. And it's like, you know, like what I've realized recently is I just need to surround myself with people who I trust.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you just found
You
this out.
need
What's
real
happening? Like
issues.
literally, like what are we talking about?
Wait, how old are you, Anya?
I'm 24.
Yeah, I'm 26, so
17.
so much older than everyone here, and that's okay. But yeah, that.
Not Kai.
Yeah, Kai's
How old are you? Like,
8,000
what,
years old.
38,
No,
No.
we weren't gonna let you go.
36.
8.
No, he's 29.
You didn't think about that.
No,
Yeah, he's
38. Hello.
Yeah.
He's 29, but like 48 in dog years, or how does it go? Like, you're really
That
old.
would be like 111 in dog years.
That's hot.
Wait,
That's
we were
hot.
literally just talking about, like, you saw everybody posting, like, the dog who's, like, 30, like, the oldest dog ever. And
No.
I'm like, put him out of his fucking misery.
He doesn't want to
Is it
be
Chihuahua?
alive.
Is it Chihuahua?
No, he's
They
like
usually
a
are
little...
Chihuahua.
Its eyes are melting
no,
out of its
Chihuahuas
face.
live too long. Like, we
Too
need to,
long.
like, we need to just have a service. Like, I wish we could read their brainwaves and see if they wanted to be around anymore. Because in dog years, that thing is 240 years old. Like, put it out. Like, it doesn't want to be here. There's no way it wants to be here anymore.
It doesn't even.
Yeah.
It's not even aware that it's here.
I love
like
it.
that's the thing.
I love that. Back to the thing about like 21-year-olds and under, because I think this like somehow connects to my brain. But like that is the kind of shit that I have been seeing on my reels. I let's address my algorithm a little bit.
Oh,
Your
it's
algorithm
it
is
is
fucking
insane.
insane.
It's actually
y'all.
like so I have been like getting a lot of like because I make fun of it, I get a lot of people or make fun of it. No, I don't make fun. I just like send it to people because I think it's entertaining, and I do support like young people young people like expressing themselves on the internet, yada yada, whatever. But it's like
We get it.
it's all like. You know, like when he's at your locker and like he doesn't trust you and he like lies to you about the text. And it's
Yep.
like I'm deep in the drama. And I've also been watching like college like loyalty tests. Like this
And
is
they
like
have millions of likes. It's
it
crazy.
is crazy. And it's like so like under 21. Like I don't even know what it's like. Wow, he's really going to the girl's crib and like he has a girlfriend right here. And it's like
literally. It's like,
who
what
has
is the
time?
conversation?
Who has the time? It's
Also,
like, get a job challenge, everyone.
I thought
But
we were
it
going to talk
literally
about
is 15-year-olds. Like, it has to be 15-year-olds
Yeah.
interacting with it. Like, fuck, like, that's like
dead
when
rose
I, like,
emoji vibes.
Yeah, that's when I was in middle school and I was like, fuck, I can't believe I have to have sex next year, like in 8th grade. Like, I thought
It's like my
had
boyfriend
to. I was
isn't like
fuck.
honest with me. I'm like, you're 17 years old. Like I
Yeah,
just
it's okay. It's
You're
completely
love it.
17, he was never going to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I'm even reading. Like, I
Like-
don't know if I'm just being. I'm like in an era right now that I don't even know what to name it. But I've been reading this like kind of like.
Congeniality.
Yeah, it's like my like I'm observing like the 21-year-olds and like seeing because I'm no longer 21 and I still feel like I am like a teenager sometimes. And I'm like, what is going on with me? Like, am I going through like a quarter life crisis where like I'm no
Quite
longer playing
possibly.
teenagers on TV? Like I'm aged out of it. Like I'm like now I'm college age. I'm like holy fucking
But
shit.
now you're lead. You're the
Well,
lead.
Yeah, you're the
We'll
girl.
see. Yeah, sometimes I'm the girl. Sometimes I'm just a team player.
Yeah. I thought we were going to talk about your buttholes and boobs algorithm.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Well,
talk about
I
my butthole and boob, honey. True.
Well, also, not only that, but that being your algorithm does kind of make sense and puts
course
a lot of
it's my
things into
algorithm.
perspective because, like, the third time we hung out, we just watched porn.
Yeah.
We did. It wasn't like it was.
It
Like,
wasn't
just
like, no,
fun
we
porn.
weren't, yeah, we weren't like, this is.
We did.
like
we put it on the TV.
I
We
know,
put it-
but like,
and
I
we
need to
watched-
clarify, we weren't like all like hot
jerking
and
off while
bothered.
watching
yeah.
porn.
It
No,
was
we weren't
literally
doing
the
it.
scariest shit I've ever seen in my
Oh, it was
entire
like the
life.
dragon
Yes, the
dildos. That's
eggs.
my algorithm for sure.
The eggs.
My algorithm is like I think Instagram now like fully just allows like whatever like they're
Whole,
down
like,
for
full
whatever.
whole,
I've
yeah.
seen whole
Mm.
on Instagram.
I wonder if it's like just not like going under the radar. Oh, actually, I have
Free
something
the
to show you.
butthole
Like,
though. Like,
I see
low-key.
you know those girls that it's like such a like. It's like on it's
Free
on
the butthole,
everyone's
though.
algorithm. I'm pretty sure it's not, but it's like those girls with like 10 million likes and they just like have like these giant titties. Yet hold, it's all hold.
No, deadass free the hole. Like we
also,
need to.
like it went from that to 3 best oils to keep your wiener
I'm in Jim
moisturized.
Bro's business on Reels. I'm literally on like steroid guy like Reels because I find it hilarious.
Amazing.
Like
'Cause it's,
the
like,
creatine,
insane.
like everything. Oh my god, I'm.
Drew loves his
I
creatine.
love creatine. It makes
Yes.
me nice and big. It
What does it
makes
do?
me-
What is it?
It's like it's good for recovery, but it also is like low key a vasodilator. Maybe I don't know if it's a
Bruh, use
vasodilator,
real words.
Yeah,
but
like I didn't go
like,
to college.
what?
I like literally went to community college for a week, so I'm in English.
actually, literally me. But it is like a vasodilator or something like that,
Right.
or like it
There he
adds
goes
water
again.
to your muscles, but basically it makes you look bigger after you work out.
Hey.
You got
So
a bigger
can I
pump.
shoot it into my ass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should start injecting it into certain parts that need a
Silicone.
little,
Let's
a
see
little
what happens.
something.
I think I'm gonna get silicone balls implanted.
Yeah. What's wrong with your balls, Drew?
I just
love
want them to be bigger.
I mean, I would have assumed you've
They're too small.
seen them. Yeah,
I've seen them. Right? You know.
I just want
you
nasty
have nothing good to
pool
say.
balls.
I have nothing to say. Period. That one.
Nasty.
You just want
nasty.
giant balls. I love
Yes.
that.
We were
It's
just
kind of
talking
the
about that
vibe.
though, and that's like so gross. And I'm sorry to anybody who's watching who has giant balls, but like get a grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, apart from Drew, I haven't seen a penis in real life in like fucking years.
Yeah.
And you are so lucky.
And I'm
I'm
the
so
broken
lucky.
Sigma.
Yeah, Drew turned me out too.
yeah, you guys. That's what I'm saying. You guys are like healing each other
We
because
are.
that's how it should be. You
Beautiful.
know.
I think that I'm like at an age where I'm just like I don't need to be gay. I don't need this.
Wait, we've literally talked about that before.
I don't need to be gay anymore.
Have you seen Saucy Santana on live with I don't know if it was Young Miami or I can't believe I'm blanking on her-
Carisha?
Carisha, yeah. I don't know who it was, but they were like on live and Saucy Santana was just like, once I hit 50, I'm not doing this gay shit anymore.
It's
like
a
it's
lot
just
of
like you
work.
don't do it.
Dude, I'm like, again, my algorithm is straight, and I'm fantasizing about it. I'm like, this seems so like just
It's simplicity.
Easy.
chill.
Yeah.
Man does the housework. I do my own thing. Like, that's lit. I love it.
It is the most simple thing ever. But like people are trying to like mess that up. Like people
People
are trying
are.
people are trying so hard to be like, but like work should be equally divided. No.
My preferred relationship is I don't
What?
do anything. So I don't
Yeah.
know what that is. Like, maybe I just need someone to like. I need to find someone online, like on like one of those websites.
We need to
like
get you
kink
a
websites
caretaker.
where
Yeah.
a caretaker kink.
Yeah.
Because that's really what I need is just someone who's literally gonna hand me the water from over there and just like let me be just like in a little bubble on my
I
couch.
do need to
Yeah.
be taken care of.
That's all I need.
And my partner needs to be like either like no, actually needs to be absurdly fucking disgustingly rich. Like that's it. Like that's what I need.
Yeah, but I feel like that's such a like
it's hard to find.
Yeah, it's such a specific market. Like you have to be such a specific person,
like
and
selling your
it's like that
soul.
thing.
You
like
do.
none of us can keep our mouth quiet enough to get into like this section of life where someone with that much money will like. But people with that much money want like silence.
If they're not,
They want silence and
privacy.
sex.
But the
They're
thing
weird.
is, it's like also people with a lot of money. Like if you and they're like not like the most fortunate looking person, which is of course like all of them.
Hello,
it's like, I
Elon
think-
Musk is hot. What?
oh,
Elon,
my
you're
God.
bad.
Drew, I thought we were
Your
together.
girl's right here. Like
I'm
Elon,
sorry,
not
but
Elon trying to steal my man.
the second Elon's in my DMs, I'm leaving.
You're
oh my God,
you leaving me for Elon?
Hmm. Not now.
No, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all have like 3 more days.
We have a couple more days left. We have like the week anniversary to
Yeah.
celebrate.
Yeah. Oh my God,
It'd
what are
be
you guys
beautiful.
gonna do for your week anniversary?
Oh my gosh, should we go to Universal Florida?
Yeah, we're gonna do Universal Florida and get like the big grand tour.
Can we go to Disney? I've also been really into like Disney bounding, like
We're-
not like personally, but just observing
Yes,
and like
I
watching.
do need to do
I-
Disney.
I
I
would
need to
actually
open the
love
What
to
would
go
we
pin.
Disney bound as?
Guys,
As a couple.
I want to go. Like, guys, can I come? Like,
No.
You know,
I'll take your pictures.
We're-
I
what
know,
is it?
what would we be?
I'm Woody and you're the what is the girl?
Oh, I forgot her name.
Jessie.
Jessie. And then you're like Mr. Potato Head.
Potato Head. I love it.
It's good.
It's actually Potato Head now. So,
It's just
Oh.
Potato Head.
so.
That's what I'm saying. Being straight is easy. I like this is like what I'm talking about. It's like. You know, I love to be gay. Love to be gay. As you know,
I
my
love
partner
be
Drew,
gay.
love to be gay too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's sometimes it's just easier. So that's why we found each other.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
both have the same goals.
We're settling down.
Oh, the goal
Yeah.
was just to like make it work.
Yeah.
Let's make
yeah.
it work and like let's give there's no other way but to make this work.
Yeah. I mean, before you know it, you'll be like 30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And then what?
I mean, Harry's doing good for himself.
What? I'm not 30.
I mean, you're
How old are
pushing.
you really?
29.
So he's
it's
pushing it. Yeah.
remarkably
that's what I'm
close to
saying.
30.
Yeah.
There's a whole
I mean, it's
year.
the
I
closest you
just
could get to
turned
30 other than being 31.
It truly is. When's your birthday? What's your sign?
May 27th, Gemini.
Oof.
What? Wait, was that good?
I
Yeah,
Good.
that makes a lot of sense.
May 29th?
27th.
27th? Is it May 29th?
Do you know a lot of
We just passed that.
like
Oh, so it was just your
astrology?
birthday.
Yeah.
No, I just like to pretend.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
What is,
hard.
what is it? What is a Pisces
It's
to
hard,
you?
It's hard to be gay again.
Have you ever been in a conversation
yeah.
with someone you're flirting with and acted like you knew exactly what was happening with astrology shit?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
Every
Every
time.
single like person I date, it's like let's add each other in the pattern, and then it's always like something awful. Because I've been
And you're like, I'm gonna
and they're
ignore
like, you know what?
that.
This is even better because like we're gonna like overcome it, and then we don't. We do not overcome it. I've also been dating a lot of Tauruses, and that has to come to an end. No more
So
Tauruses.
Tauruses aren't good.
It's like the only sign I won't do right now.
Wait, who
I feel
else
like there's
is
a lot of Tauruses in the world.
A
Is that
lot.
what is it? Orion's birthday is the most.
which is a Scorpio.
Scorpio. There's a
Oh,
lot
Virgo,
of
Virgo. Oh my God.
Oh,
She's gonna be mad.
Ooh.
She's a Virgo, not a Scorpio.
Whoa. Wait. What was it? What was it saying? There's like a lot of them in the world. Like
Like
of
a lot of
that.
Taurus?
Yeah, Tauruses.
Yeah, there's like a lot of there's a lot of Sages too. I feel like, but my mom says she conceived me on St. Patrick's Day, which is ridiculous because I'm like I've never
Like, what,
once
she just, like-
celebrated St. Patrick's Day
Yeah,
with my
like,
mother,
what?
but
Yeah.
she like went to like fucking.
She probably went to a really
Poundtown.
good fucking party.
Yeah,
like
my
she
dad,
just
her
fucked up.
roommate.
Oh, Aries is the number one.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Aries? I'm a
Three people who know like
Oh, wait, no,
nothing
this
about
is
this. Were
Leo
like,
and
oh.
Virgo.
I just like to say it. I just like to like be like I'm a Sag, whatever. Nicki Minaj is a Sag.
I know. I was literally about to quote her. I'm an Aquarius. Everybody always guesses me right, which just makes me feel annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's like, "You're an Aquarius." I'm
It's
like,
all
"Yeah." They're like,
bullshit.
"Yeah."
When I say I'm a Pisces, people freak the fuck out because then I'm like, oh, I'm like a Pisces, and they're like, what's the other one? And I don't know if it's like a moon or something, like what the other sign is, and I'm like, oh, I'm a Pisces Gemini, and when I tell them that, they freak the fuck out, like in the craziest way. They're like,
So
oh, you're
Pisces
the
and
worst.
Gemini?
Yeah,
I like Gemini. That's why we're together.
Exactly. But yeah,
Yeah.
they tell me I'm like the worst person ever, that I'm like manipulative, evil, emotional, the victim, like
And that's why I
all
like
of
you.
that. Exactly.
I actually like have been looking for someone who just serves victim all day because
it's giving
I want to be
victim.
the villain. I want to be the villain, and I want like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. You could be.
We can help you,
Thank
Yeah.
you.
or I can help you be like attack him if you want.
Okay.
It would be easy. Also, sorry, I was just on my phone. My mom was calling me, and that's either
love
to
that.
pay the phone bill or something bad happened. Because I'm always convinced if someone's calling you on the phone, it's something bad
I
happened.
know,
Every time my mom calls me on the phone, I
immediately.
answer it like in a haste, like is everyone alive? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, good. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And she instilled that fear in me. She
I
really
know,
did.
literally. That's like
Mm-hmm.
anybody from my family calls. I'm like, something bad, terribly bad has happened, and then I'm like, what happened? And they're like, I just want
Just
to
wanted
talk.
to say
I'm
hello,
I'm like,
check
okay.
in. Nah,
You're hiding.
I did a. Do you know what a sensory deprivation tank is?
absolutely.
Okay, so have you ever done one?
I did a sensory deprivation room.
Okay, how
I
was that?
feel like you might have done the same thing because what you were describing was so big.
Was it a
Mine was like a
pod?
giant room with
Yeah.
a puddle on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the room because you
Yeah.
can go into a pod.
Yeah,
Oh, he
I
was
want to
being
do the
sex
pod.
trafficked.
Yeah, and if you walk
They
into a
just filmed
sensory
him
deprivation,
from like above, like naked, floating around for an hour.
Exactly. No, I was genuinely paranoid that there were cameras
Oh,
on
me
me.
too. In the
Yeah.
sauna room, I was like laying down, and then I got up and I kind of did like a very like maybe schizoaffective thing, and I went around and like everything that I could see, I was like
just checking.
looking
I did
into
the same
it.
thing. I like opened the door so the light would come in, and I looked around and I was like, okay, there's no cameras in these walls.
So
but-
that's when I'm peeing. I'll be like, if you're listening to this, you're a pervert because sometimes I'll be at work and I'll have a mic, but I don't want to like no one's listening to it, but just in case I like whisper like threats to people just in case I'm like peeing or like whatever, and like no,
So
obviously
they can't sell your piss track
because
without.
if they do, it's gonna be like, yeah, you like it, you fucking little piss baby. You know what I mean? Like I'm like
Yeah.
I have to, and I'll check everything. Yeah, I used to like love just like being naked publicly in like spas and stuff, and now I'm like really paranoid. And I think it's the internet and age.
Yeah,
I'm the same way.
100%.
I'm the same way. I hate being like in like the locker room naked. But actually recently I have like actually just been
Letting
like
it all hang?
yeah, literally the disgusting man that walks
That's
around
me.
naked.
That's all me. I'm like really instilling a lot of like
Yeah.
confidence. Into
Great
yeah,
values.
she's teaching you to like be the man in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ex-
Like yeah, ew.
Oh, that's my man right there.
Is that your man? That's my man.
That's my man.
I don't mind being butt naked nasty. Also, something is I can't. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
I was like, something's desperately wrong with me because I have fully felt myself performing for the male gaze in case there's a camera recording me piss.
Oh, I love it.
I gotta give it a show if it's happening.
if it's happening, that's so
Just in
funny.
case, like, I feel so good.
I'm like peeing like.
oh,
Like the Ariana Grande video that I was telling y'all about,
that's
where
like
she wouldn't show the
following?
right side of her
just
face.
like working the camera at any cost.
Exactly.
I want to like get to that level. Just like the only thing that matters is how I look on camera, which is like a really liberating feeling. Sometimes you just watch yourself. You ever just watch yourself back and go, oh,
Yes,
you know what? It was good
all the time.
But it was good.
Yeah,
Mm.
I just like at this point have accepted. I genuinely am one of those people who are like, I'm pretty in person. I'm like, you
Yeah.
just have to see me in person. Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to see me in video. Like, I'm pretty in person.
I'm pretty on camera and in person, so it's
I agree
like
with
I
that.
can't
Oh,
relate
okay.
to that
Yeah, I mean,
experience.
well, everyone's definition of pretty is very different too.
Yeah.
So I'll let you have that because.
Oh, look at that face. That's my favorite face.
Did you teach him that one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You gotta suck in the cheek a little bit, clench the jaw.
Well, your scary beard covers your.
But you know what? Jude does have like such a jawline.
I know I hate it. It's my biggest insecurity.
I know he's always like, oh, I want to get rid of my jawline.
He
I'm
just
like,
wants
why
to
would you want to
round
get
out
rid
the face.
Exactly.
He wants the opposite of what
Exactly.
everyone's doing. All the WeHo gays.
Exactly.
They're getting the jaw in.
I know, it's crazy. I saw someone get a botched jaw like filler, and it was actually so sad because he did not need it at all. He looked so good before, and then he got fillers in his jaw. And right after, I was like, oh, it looks good. But like the next day and like the next week after, it was like giving like handsome Squidward. It was
People
crazy.
are giving handsome Squidward in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And it's just not okay.
It's like fucked up to think that like it's so easy to fall into that, especially if you just like have the time. That's why
Yeah.
we need to go back to work. That's why
Exactly.
with free time comes like, do I need to like literally like just be an Erewhon girl? Oh, I think
Do I
like,
need to reshape my whole
my
life?
new clean girl aesthetic is a cry for help. I've been like really on I've been on like a lot of like morning routine TikTok, and it's really just a cry for help. I've
It
like
Yeah.
I've been
is
oil
so
pulling.
addicting.
It's a cry for
Oh,
help.
oil
It's-
pulling is when it's
crazy.
like
I'm like, you know what it is? It's like the more that I'm into my dental hygiene, the worse my brain is. And it's just been like, I've been really just like following
the
these
girlies
girls.
well, we'll
that
know when
don't
it's
know,
done. When you actually commit to doing the teeth whitening, that's when we'll know we need to step in.
I do need to commit
Yeah.
to the teeth whitening. Oil pulling is when you swish around coconut oil in your mouth. And Drew told me to, tell the girlies what they know what it is.
Y'all
I mean,
know,
I
y'all
was
know.
gonna say
Just-
I don't know
I'm
what
the
it does.
26-year-old who's like, no. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. There's like things you can do for your teeth, and I'm like, that's great. I just been putting all my energy into like copying and buying products from TikTok influencers.
It's so addicting to like watch them get ready in the morning for
There's
some reason.
no way they
There's
do
like a
that
bit
shit
of
all
shame.
the
even
time.
if I did the exact same thing at 5 a.m., like it just isn't as
not
like
worth it.
ASMR as like also I always just think like they're putting that camera there and then they're like you know what I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
the behind the scenes. I try not to think of it like that. I try to think of it as just like natural and like
fun,
know,
but no, it's
no.
like
We
there's
need
no way
dirty
you're
girl
doing that.
aesthetic.
there's a lot. I used to be dirty girl aesthetic and when I was happier, and now it's just like
It literally is made to like make you feel ashamed about yourself and your routine. It's
everything.
like so scary.
I love like observing different groups of people on TikTok and the clean girl one. Like
I know I will
is so
stalk
good.
through someone's shit, and I'm like, there's no way you didn't film all of this in one day and just pile it up because like there's no
You
way you're
probably
doing this
do.
shit because I cannot keep up with any regimen like that. Like I just can't do. Like
No.
I like the max it is like I put on my skincare so that I don't get any more acne.
Mm-hmm.
That is
That's
as
it.
far as I will go, and like a moisturizer, but I cannot do like my hair correctly every day. I can't do like
Hell no.
it's all too much. Also, I can barely fucking floss every day. And flossing,
Barely,
there's
yeah.
I
too
don't
many fucking
floss.
teeth in our mouths. Like I don't need all these fucking teeth. Like I need some of them removed so I don't have to floss between every tooth. Because I just
I've-
skip out some teeth. Like
It's
the
like-
teeth back there, how the fuck am I supposed to get to that? Like I'll
How
let those
are-
ones rot. Like it
My
doesn't matter.
dentist was like trying to get me to buy like little mini toothbrushes for the back of my teeth. I'm like, girl, you really think I'm
This
gonna
is
sit there
too
and do that?
much. Yeah, I
The
have
double brush?
stopped flossing in general because my teeth hurt when I floss.
Which is
Which
well,
is
you have
probably not
gums
good.
disease. Yeah, you probably
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
gums disease or something.
Yeah, but it's not my gums. It's like the teeth; they're too close together, and it
You
like,
also
hurts.
just eat like you eat probably the most acidic diet of anybody
I
I've
love
ever
acid.
known.
Mhm.
That is literally why we're together.
That's
I love
so,
acidic foods. What are
You
your
guys
favorite
love
acidic foods?
Like
Tomato.
I love like hot Cheetos,
I love
like hot Cheetos, Takis, and then oranges are like a
Oh,
classic.
your gums are like sizzling.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Me
Like,
too.
like definitely mixing all those things is so bad. Like when I'm high, the
Oh, let me show you
concoction
this.
of things I gather to my corner to eat when I am high is there's no way my stomach isn't like blowing the fuck up.
every morning,
so
and I don't dilute
that
it.
is very clean girl aesthetic to
Yeah.
have like a
I
teeth.
He does
will
it because
say-
he thinks it makes him high. He's
No,
like
it,
a little
it
crazy.
Literally, I take
Whatever
a shot of
works.
it.
Yeah,
I
like-
take a shot of it. It gets me like buzzed. Like I feel euphoric for like 15 minutes, and then I do it before I eat because I'm literally like pre-diabetic or something. Because like my body fails and I have to go to sleep after I eat. And this, for some reason, makes me not tired after I eat. It's crazy.
Also, I guess
Is that
since-
like a placebo effect, or do you think it's for real?
I hope it's. I hope.
Actually, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
if it's working?
It actually doesn't even matter.
If it's working, it's working.
Yeah,
'Cause
but that's my clean girl.
Maybe
vibe.
also because you're on such a sobriety kick, your body has no idea what any kind of alcohol is like, and like
Yeah.
the minor
So you're like-
percent of alcohol in that, you're like,
Mm. I did have
The
a sip
mother
of
in there.
exactly.
the
I
mother's
did-
being awoken.
Yeah.
I did have a sip of
My
both
mark.
of y'all's margaritas, and
I had a few the
it
other day.
was delicious.
I've been sober curious, mostly because I just like am THC. Like I'm a strand of THC, as you can hear from my voice.
A THC molecule.
I am a THC molecule as a human. Also, like part nicotine, and like other part is like powderized pearl powder. That's like pretty much what
yeah.
it is.
Tell them about that.
You know what it is? That's also what's so funny about like being an adult who does not treat my body correctly, and then I put like shit like that on top of it as if it's gonna undo that. All I do is like kill my brain cells at least 6 times a week with any sort of substance, whether it be like nicotine, alcohol, or weed, and then I just like sprinkle like an Erewhon like powder, and I'm like,
I do the unspeakable to my body every day.
It's giving like, what's the point like to life if you're not having fun?
I drink a Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew every morning these days. It has been my addiction for 6 months. And it is actually battery acid. Like it is. I googled it. It's like 30% more caffeine. I was running on like Celsius and cigarettes, like my entire movie I just did for 2 months. I was eating that and then like a boiled egg in the morning, and like I was set. And also there was like a lot of hot dogs there, so the glizzies.
Love hot dogs.
A lot of glizzies.
I'm a
like
glizzy
in a
guy.
And I'd be like, let me eat some vegetables and like a juice, but then I'm gonna go back to like smoking 1,000 cigarettes and like a Celsius. Like,
I mean, honestly, that is balance. Like, as long as you're getting like the equal amounts of good, but I don't know if I get the equal amounts of good because I get
nothing. From
I get stuck on like one fixation food, and then I will just eat it like over consume it.
That's
like,
literally how I've been recently. Is I'll drink like a Coke, and then before I finish the Coke, I have to finish my water.
I like that rule.
And I do that with like sustenance in general, where I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna eat McDonald's, like I also have to eat. McDonald's is so fucking good.
Oh my god.
I'll have to eat something healthy. Like Kai
McDonald's
came
is
over.
underrated.
It really is.
It is an underrated
I know
restaurant.
we need influencers who are eating McDonald's all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying, dirty girl.
Everybody's lying. Like, I make my overnight oats, and that's all I eat. Like, bitch, fuck you. Suck my fucking balls. Like,
Overnight oats
we know
are
your
disgusting.
Postmates is going off later that day.
Well, the thing is, like, if I were to eat what these girls eat every day, like at night, I would have to order like all of Taco Bell, like to feel okay. I need the Red 40. I need like something. When I was overseas for like 2 months,
food.
I told you I had a Red 40. Like I needed it. Like I felt like there was no like in Hungary. They don't have like any like artificial like genetically modified anything there.
Which is bullshit.
I think I'm just like from experience from like being
You're like from the taste of it.
From like not being satiated for months, and it was just like I came back and I was like, thank God. Like
I know I need the processed foods in my diet. Like if I don't have them, it doesn't feel right. Like the ketchup
doesn't feel right.
Yeah, the ketchup in Europe, like I don't know why the fuck I'm saying this, but it's like neon red, and I feel like it's like
baby. That's not real.
Catsup. I feel like it's more natural.
Catsup.
Is that real? Or is that just like a fucking like? Is that what you really call ketchup? Catsup?
I just call
Let's
it ketchup.
adjust. Let's talk about it.
Oh, no cap.
No,
Ew,
no
bitch.
cap.
Sup?
Oh, actually, in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, I'm gonna see. This is
I'm
why
so
I'm doing
highly
this.
aware.
I'm gonna 5150 both of you after
I
this
actually
episode.
do need it. I'm like really in my depression era, but it's kind of like fun. It's like a little
No,
comforting.
sometimes it's necessary, especially like I feel like you
Comfort.
were just overstimulated and like really in it for so long. Like you need full decompression, and like your deprivation tank is your couch.
Yeah, I literally
That's
woke
my
up at
depri-
11
yeah,
a.m.
it's like
today.
same thing.
I like let my dog out and I just looked around and was like, everything's pointless and this is comforting. To know this.
Yeah, it's nice, but then like I always am like, oh, this is bad when like it starts to like bother me that I'm doing it. Does that make sense? Like,
Me every day. Every day, for years of my life, I've been like, I need to change. I need to change everything.
Something has to change.
Everything is good. And it's like, I can look through my journals like every day. It's like, I need to change. Like,
something needs to happen.
Something needs to change and nothing ever changes. And I'm kind of just like, maybe it's just like radical acceptance to just accept that you will not change.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
I mean, also, like, it is true because all the things that I think I need to change is because, like, bitches on TikTok live differently. And I'm like, damn, y'all really, like, the girls who go to the farmer's market every Sunday, it is a blessing in my life if I make it out one Sunday of the
But their
month.
job is to go to the farmer's market and make a video about it.
Exactly.
So it's like
So we all need to shift our
We
work
need to shift
to being
because-
outside.
We need to go outside. I feel like whenever I do anything for work, it's like I'm a different person. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna work like 16 hours a day. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put everything into it. And then when I'm home, it's like I don't even have the motivation to walk around the block. And again, that's a lesbian red flag. Lesbians love to take a walk around the block. It is like, I'm not kidding. It has been like every time I date like a woman or a queer person, it's like, why don't you ever want to take a walk around the block with me? I'm like, because I literally would rather die. I would actually rather die.
Why is that such a like? That is maybe we need to do like an analyzation of like dad behavior and lesbian
Analyzation.
behavior.
It's the same.
Because
It's
like
the same.
Oh, I can make that. I can make that at home. That's dad behavior, and I feel like that's a big lesbian thing. Is like I can make that for you. Like don't buy it. I can make it for you.
I'm not lying to you. Like the Starbucks is like my most shameful red flag because you would think that I am like I'm a convicted felon for like drinking Starbucks with lesbians because they're addicted to like really cool like coffee shops and like black coffee with no sugar or milk, and I'm like. It honestly, like, it's like something I have to like come out and say that I drink Starbucks.
Do you ever fake it? Do you ever like try to push yourself
I
through
fake all the time. I have to fake for the first few weeks.
You put the Starbucks in a different cup.
I'm not kidding.
It's like
I have
that
it on FaceTime where I put it in the mug because I'm so embarrassed.
That's
right.
so
It's like
lit.
that guy on TikTok who shows like how an alcoholic hides their alcohol. It's Barbie doing that with her coffee.
Starbucks
It's
yeah.
like a pile of cups, and it's like just like the cold brew between
to
all
me,
the cups.
it's like honestly, my most like rebellious act is to have a Starbucks in the morning as a gay person, and I'm not kidding. I'm like, everyone's like, there's so many good coffee shops. I'm like, I don't want that. I want my comfort, my
Nasty.
30% more caffeine battery acid with a little bit of cream in it, dairy.
Also, there's something to be said. A lot
Yes,
of these fancy
dairy.
ass
Fuck
fucking
nut
coffee
milk.
shops are
Yeah.
so gross. Like a lot of their coffee is fucking nasty. Like
And
it's
then
not.
it's always different every day. And I like a little bit of sweet. Don't like it too sweet. So it's like, it also me coming out and saying that I fucking like sugar in my coffee. Whew. Like, oh my God.
That's
why I'm
crime.
single right now. I'm not ready to like give up Starbucks and like sitting on my couch.
You're not
That's
ready to
really
give
good.
up Starbucks and start walking around the block.
I
Walking
can't.
around the block is crazy. My
what?
dad made us do that every time we
What
came home
the
from a
fuck?
restaurant. He was like, let's go on a walk. And I'm like, bitch, I want to go and sleep. And he's like, we should go on a walk around the block. It's 11 p.m. I don't want to
love
walk
a
around the
walk.
block.
Walk around the block is my worst nightmare. I literally get triggered when I hear it now. I'm just like, this is not okay. Because I've like literally, it's been so many people. And it's just like, you never want to do anything I want to do, which is walk around the blook. And I'm like, yeah, and I won't do it.
That's where I draw the fucking
I
line.
don't care.
I'm not walking around the block.
I will go on a hike. I will go somewhere to walk, but I'm just.
Why would I walk
it's
around
just like
my house?
I'm watching something. It's like I'm watching something. Comes in the room. Let's go for a walk on the block. I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. I'm a selfish person. Here, that's my other red flag. I'm selfish.
I was gonna
That's
say
okay.
I love hearing your red flags, and we'll tell you ours, but like give us one more good one.
What's my other red flag? My other red flag.
Starbucks anti-walk around the block.
Anti-walking around the block casually. I think my other red flag is that I sleep off. I like. You should know Drew because we
Yeah.
spent the last few nights together.
You love your sleep.
No, not only just that, I have like the most chaotic sleeping. Like I like am like sideways on the bed, like kicking and thrashing.
Thrashing, writhing
Oh,
around under the sheets.
You're having night terrors.
I have
You're
like
like
almost
running
every
away.
night.
She
I wake up.
screams.
I do.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty much. I don't scream, but I like cannot sleep. Like but I sleep for 12, 14 hours because I cannot sleep because I'm always just moving around.
Yeah.
So that's my other red flag.
Yeah, I guess I wonder if like my intense like man snoring would be a red flag.
Yes.
I do snore.
Yeah,
I've learned that I snore.
My red
I snore
flag is that
really
I
loud.
sleep in, like I sleep like this. I fall
Yeah,
asleep
he sleeps like a
that.
dead body.
That's really good because
Yeah.
I've learned that I sleep the worst sleep
Sideways.
position that you can.
How do you sleep?
It's literally the worst position you can. It's like with a pillow like this, cranked neck, like
Oh, God.
literally like 45-degree angle. It is like I'm on my stomach. I can't breathe. My like leg is like not supported by anything. It's just like I wake up every day with like shoulder pain. It's great.
Yeah, I sleep on my side like all crunched up
Same.
and rolled into a little corner, and then every morning like to unwrap myself, it's like like it's like unwrapping like a dead person's body every
I'm
morning.
obsessed.
So that's maybe a red flag, but I don't know. Like I haven't gotten any complaints about my snoring. I've just been lucky that anybody who's sleeping next to me is usually a really heavy sleeper. I don't have anybody in my
My-
life who's a
Grateful.
light sleeper.
My
Like,
red flag is that I banged everyone's mamas all the time.
Ooh,
that's not
snap.
that's like not a
Especially
red flag
Kai's
though.
mama.
Oh,
Especially mine. Like,
Well, because she was just easy. She was
Ooh.
like an easy one.
she was all over him the other day. Not
Yeah.
anymore though. He's changed.
Yeah.
I'm a reformed
Barbie did
person.
have to fight your mom for Drew,
actually
and she
did.
did win. So sorry.
Your mom's an op now.
Ooh.
My red flag is definitely that I need attention at all times, and if I'm not given that attention, I will get that attention elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like I won't cheat,
That's a
but like
threat.
if like you don't give me attention, I will get the attention. Like so, do not put me in a position where I have to go find
It's
that attention.
easy for you to get the attention.
it's,
so
like,
it's
simple.
just
So,
gonna
like,
happen.
If
I
I'm
do
posting
need
a
attention.
selfie, it's because I'm not getting enough attention.
Oh, if you
in
see
my
me
love
posting
life.
selfies, just know I'm single.
Yeah,
Just and it has
dude,
to
it's
do.
literally it's like clockwork. It's like, all right, time to
I
tap
haven't
back
posted
in.
a single selfie. I need to post a single selfie right now because
Yeah.
I am single and it's been a while and I have not posted many selfies.
Yeah,
because I've
that's
not been
when
single.
because you're like it's like auctioning yourself out. It's like, so
Yeah.
anyone have anyone
I
thing
used
to
to
say
be like
about
a
this?
really anxiously like I need attention all the time kind of person, and now I've turned again in my villain era. I have become the monster herself, and I'm the person who's like detached. I don't know what happened. It's my villain arc. Something
Yes.
is wrong. Something's wrong with me.
I feel
something
like also at a
changed.
certain point, it's just like I
I'm
don't want
cold.
to
I'm a cold-hearted bitch now.
I
It
don't wanna,
happens
like,
all the
it's too
time
much.
to every generation. Everybody just becomes cold and heartless.
Yeah, everybody gets
beautiful.
to the point where it's like
It's beautiful. It's like
It'll flip soon.
what's that like Dark Knight quote or whatever where it's like you live long enough to see your heroes. Whatever.
Oh, yeah,
That
become the
is
villain.
me on a t-shirt.
We need to edit you like with crazy film
Or you're
grain and like
live
shadows
long
over your
enough to be
face.
the villain. It is me.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's my other red flag. I will get attention if I don't get it. Like if I don't get it, I will get it. Like don't even question it. Like you're done. Like don't play because
Yeah.
the attention will get gone, and the attention is needed to fuel my lifestyle. Yeah, because Drew's been cheating on you with Kai, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Drew,
you've
don't run away
been
from
been sitting across the man who's literally hitting it from the back like every night.
Oh, and you're
why he goes-
topping?
I
Yeah.
am topping. I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
Drew! I thought I was your top.
You are my top.
Also,
You're my
Drew.
real top.
Oh my god,
Okay,
you
who's
get
better
tossed
in
around
bed?
like that every day.
Who's better in bed?
You.
What?
I think we knew that
You
answer.
just winked at
He
me.
did
You
wink
said
at
that.
I did not.
You did.
Roll it back.
You're on camera.
We need to talk about how hard it is
Op.
to be the only straight person in the room. Like it's just like in 2023, it's really hard. Like I go into a room, I
that's
feel
what I'm saying,
alienated.
like, being gay is like
Same.
too like it's too prevalent in society now. I kind of want to be like. Sometimes I'm just like it's just
That's
too
what
many
I was
of us.
saying earlier. The gay agenda. It's a very real thing.
It's real. It's fucking real. And like I'm for sure accidentally promoting it all day.
Same. It's literally same.
Accidentally.
Like all the time.
Subconsciously, you are promoting
I'm
it.
promoting it.
But yeah, so that's my other. I can't think of other red flags because I genuinely am always like I'm a good person. Like I'm not a red flag, but I'm like I get like very snappy when I like don't want to be around anybody anymore.
Oh, no.
Like instead of being like I don't
might
want to
raise my voice sometimes.
No, instead of like being like, oh hey, like I don't want to hang out right now, I'll just like hang out and then be a fucking bitch for like 3 hours until the person is like, should we like not be chilling right now? And I'm like, yes.
Drew,
My
about
God,
you?
like,
It's-
or actually, I turn it on them. I'm like, oh, so you don't want to be around me? I'm like, just too.
But
oh, I'm so awful.
I love
you don't want to be
being,
around
I'm a
me.
sassy girl. I love being sassy. I think it keeps it spicy.
Yeah, someone needs to do it.
Someone does need to do it. I'm the sassy one usually.
Oh, I've said it once before. I think now it's probably more like 35,000 people have jacked off to me.
I just don't.
Have you
People
done
don't
like a
believe me.
poll?
I haven't, but I publicly stated that I thought like at least 32,000 people have jerked off to me, and everyone was like bodying me in the comments and
Yeah,
was like, yeah,
like,
fucking
there's
right.
not-
What do you
a
think
chance.
they're jerking off to? Like particularly, like do you think there's like one?
The image of me, like the
but like what
imagination.
particular image? Like is there like a clip or like a photo that you
I think it's just my personality. I just
I
give
can hear his
personality.
voice, like erotica.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, I
Maybe,
can
but like
conflict
you're
things.
leaning too much into the idea that people have that kind of imagination, and like it's
Yeah.
just like at this point, like, or maybe someone's deep faked you onto some action.
No, I haven't been deep faked, one, and I haven't gotten a cum tribute, two, and I still haven't gotten a cum tribute, which is fucking insane. Oh no, we got
Does
it
it come
on some-
tribute when someone prints out a photo of you, comes on in, and then
Yeah.
gives, okay,
Yeah.
I just had to like. Just,
Need that. I need that.
I said to.
That's my red flag. One of my red flags is no cum tribute. The other one is I'm just like a clean person. Like I just like
I could tell, like. that
I
whole
could see
clean
myself
baby.
arguing in a relationship with Drew over like things being moved.
Oh, I
He's like a big like if you leave something in your
Oh.
spot and he doesn't like the spot, he'll make a new spot.
Yeah,
My
it's
red
really
flag is that I'm a
bad.
mess. Okay, another. I'm a walking red flag. It's like actually just. It's dawned on me that I have a juicy ass, but that is just not enough.
per.
This isn't enough to carry over.
It
See,
really
the problem
isn't.
is like when I look at you and your lifestyle, I'm like, oh, you're perfect in my eyes.
Thank you so much.
But that's also like, then I'm like, I
human.
wouldn't see like the problems in dating you, but I think that's because we also get along so well. Like all
Yeah.
three of us get along so well. Because I look at my friends all the time. I'm like, damn, what would make you bad in a relationship? Like it's kind of hard to tell until that person says
Yeah.
those things.
I'm
I
gonna
date
be-
people who are like a bit older than me, and they have like their life like semi together, like in a way that's like I have my life together in a lot of ways, and then I have it like I like live like a frat bro sometimes. Like I'm smoking weed, I'm drinking Celsius, I'm like eating like Erewhon fake sugar snacks like for lunch and dinner, which I did yesterday.
Have you had the new
I won't
sour
leave the house.
ones? The
Those
new,
little like fucking no sugar ones that are
Yes.
so nasty, and we
they're
all pretend like
nasty
they're good.
vibes,
because,
and they like stick to your teeth.
yes, they will not get off my teeth.
Hate it.
I like, I think I'm like a catch all the time because I lie in the first few weeks. I lie. I should have lied.
I
Crucially.
guess I do lie, and then because I have the problem where I play cool girl. That's a big red flag. Because I play cool girl where I'm like, this doesn't bother me. Nothing bothers me. It takes so much to bother me, but really, like, I am actually losing my fucking mind, and I'm like 2 seconds away from buying a gun and shooting all the tires of the person I'm talking to because
Yeah.
I never want them to be able to leave their house again because they're pissing me off. But I
love
will
that.
hold all that in and like hold it in, and then the smallest thing ever will annoy me, and I will really harp on that thing, and I'm like, you just shouldn't have done that, and it's
Yeah.
like something really stupid, but I'm just pushing all this like other energy into
Let
it.
it
But that's my big
fester.
red flag is I play cool girl, let someone run over me too much, and then I'm like, I freak the fuck out over something small because I'm
love
like,
that.
I've let everything happen.
That's normal. Like, I feel like cool girl, I kind of play like absent dad a lot in my relationships. I really do. I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
That's what I want in a
Yeah.
relationship. I need someone that's why
Well,
we're
that's why
so
you guys are-
compatible.
yeah,
but no,
for 3
genuinely,
days.
I need someone that like is gone, and I see maybe once a month to have sex.
see, that's why
with,
we
and
differ.
That's it.
I want someone to be next to me, but I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to like do the same thing as them.
Exactly.
I want you to be in my home, but like I don't want to do what you like to do.
I feel that too. I'll like play the game of like doing what someone else wants to do for a while, but then after
then
a while,
I-
I'm like, I don't want to
I-
do that. Like I literally will like roll my eyes like, ugh. And that's like really someone will be like, we should go do this, and I'm like, should we?
Inya is so bad
Do
at
we
like
need
hiding
to?
her expression on her face. Like
love
if
it.
It's
she
really
doesn't
bad.
like something, you can tell immediately, and then you have to be like, "Are you sure you don't want to do that?"
And I will lie. I'll be like, yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
I love
Like,
that.
it
I feel
just
like I
doesn't
love
make-
an expressive face.
It's so bad though. I wish I was really good at lying. I'm not good at lying, but I'm good at not telling the truth. But the second someone asks me, like, it's because I speak before I like think, and then it'll come out, and I'm like, ooh.
What
fucked up.
I
What
make
I-
up facts a lot, and then
I was-
I believe them. But
Like
then
Uber facts, you made Uber facts.
I like totally will say something like with like, and then sometimes I'll take a second and be like, that was not true. Like
I do that all the time. I'm literally like, I don't know why I said that because that's not true. Like I don't know where that came from, and I looked it up,
But
and
in
it's
that
not
moment,
true.
in that split second, I do believe it to be true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I do repeat things falsely.
When
Like,
I
because I
lie-
add words to everything I've ever heard in my life. You can't repeat a sentence to me and me not. You can't say a sentence to me and not have me repeat it back with 8 million extra words. So if you tell me a fact, I will go and tell my friends that fact, but multiplied by
Long.
800 because I'm just like, it needs to be the craziest thing that they've ever heard.
I
so
love to
then I just start
explain
lying.
things that I know nothing about, like
Yeah.
logically in my
Oh,
head,
yeah.
and then be like, no, it's because of this, and then I have no proof, like no expertise.
I do that all the time. Like especially on here, I like bring up something that I know nothing about that I just heard one thing about, and someone tries to indulge in the conversation with me, and I have nothing else to give because I'm not an expert. But when I do lie, which I love, I tell like truths that make me look bad. I don't know if that makes sense. Like when I'm lying to someone, like I don't really lie anymore, but when I was younger, when I would lie, I would tell like the truth about something else and be able to lie about what I'm hiding right now.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that
that's what
it
all the
is?
killers do. And like
I just made that up.
Well, I made up Love Wins, so
You did.
Yeah.
I actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't copyright it.
I didn't.
Yeah, so you lost
missed
it.
out
I
on a
did.
lot.
You miss out on a lot of Pride merch.
And I invented the Perk 30, which fucking sucks.
30.
Oh, no.
I love. That's my man.
There he goes. Oh, I'm just saying, like, y'all haven't known each other that long, so I don't think you should be dating
It
yet.
has only been 3 days. And
That's exactly.
We've known each other for longer.
Yeah.
We were like, I'd like FaceTime him.
Basically high school sweethearts. When I would go to New York.
Yes, it is.
I would go
FaceTime
to
is
New York.
basically like a real relationship. If you're FaceTiming someone a lot, you're dating.
I know, because
Exactly.
if I am not having sex with you, there's absolutely no fucking reason I ever need to be on FaceTime with you. Like, why the fuck do people FaceTime?
I FaceTime my mom all the
I love
time.
to FaceTime. Oh, and
That's weird.
yeah, it's fucking weird.
Why do you
Okay,
FaceTime
maybe
your
that's
mom?
Well, I just said I FaceTime my mom all the time.
I know,
you
but
just
I
said
mean,
it's
we
like,
were
'cause
just
you're
literally
having
saying
sex
how
with people
it's
on
yeah.
FaceTime.
Oh, okay. Now I'm the bad guy. Bruh.
You're the bad guy. I want to be like a villain couple. Ooh, like Lady
that
Gaga
is what y'all
and,
need to do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Y'all
what?
should okay. So you have to.
That should be our Halloween costume.
I was going to say, what is
Harley
our...
Quinn and the Joker.
We could do that.
That is so rich.
We could do that. We could be... I could be the Skull Tate guy. What's his name? Not Andrew Tate, the freak, but the...
Go away, Tate. Should we go as Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
All of us.
bald
all of us
cap.
being Andrew Tate.
That's actually
Triple
hella
That's actually
advanced.
genius.
Yeah, that's actually advanced.
I think y'all should go public with your pseudo relationship because
Don't
I'm not.
call- don't
I
put
mean,
pseudo
it's
in
not.
front
You
of
know.
it.
I
Yeah.
mean, just,
Okay, like whatever.
you could just,
I guess
classy.
you could keep it classy. Y'all could go public and then like you know how like everybody gets in trouble publicly when they're in a relationship because they get caught cheating. Y'all should just cheat on each other.
But then we go into a smoothie squad after.
Yes.
And then we like make it up.
And then I become a squatter in your house.
Oh, that's good.
oh, I mean, I don't think she was opening the door to that, but like
No.
Yeah,
There's more
I
like
don't think-
smoothies.
I just thought I would throw it out there.
yeah,
'cause
I mean it's
I am homeless.
Yeah, you don't live
so
here.
that's why you're dating her.
He's
dating you for
fair,
home.
a lot of
I was
people.
gonna say.
A lot of people do that shit. Again, New York coded. Yeah, that was very sneaky.
Thank you.
You just don't do it like proudly in front
I
of
know,
the
yeah,
camera.
because
No,
everybody
it's
knows he hits
embarrassing.
that puff bar, so I
It's
don't know why he hides
embarrassing
it.
and
Like,
disgusting, and I hate it so much. But June 14th, my mother's birthday, I'm quitting. Mark my words. Genuinely this time. For real.
we'll see.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm terrified of quitting cigarettes because I feel like it's like the only like thing I look forward
You
to.
need a vice. Like,
Yeah,
I
I do think
genuinely
everybody
believe.
needs a vice.
Like,
Why
you-
can't my vice be like preaching?
True, true. Why can't it be like collecting?
calling preaching a vice. It's so funny.
I mean, that's literally real though.
Why can't my vice be like making homemade like stocks and like freezing them in my fridge for a rainy day?
I saw this video.
No, because that's just not fun.
Yeah,
Some people
true.
derive a lot of purpose from that.
I saw
I know,
this
like the
video
girls
of
who
this
bake.
preacher at
Like what?
church, like past, like literally at church. She's the preacher, and she goes, "There's 21 of you in this room right now. This is the prophecy. This is what the Lord is saying. You each have to give $1,000. We need $21,000, and there's 21 of you in here. And if you
Oh,
think
she was
it's
asking
you,
for
it is."
$1,000 from each person.
Yes, it's crazy. And I was like, oh,
I'm
wow.
about to start doing that.
I know,
What? Like,
there's
That brings us
21
back
of you.
to scamming.
Exactly.
literally.
The
The
church is
biggest
a scam.
is that. Yeah.
I feel like we're definitely running low on people who make things.
People don't make anything anymore.
People just make like songs. People make songs like on their
People
iPhone.
make music, less music,
Too many
more
people.
physical
Yeah.
things.
We need more furniture. Like, why are people making like chairs
My
and stuff?
dream in life is to like date a furniture maker. That's like literally my dream in life. Like a hot lesbian furniture maker, 40 years old.
We can find that. Or actually, I don't know if the 40-year-old aspect is going to come from the viewership of this, but there
No.
has to be like a sexy
I'm
lesbian
not
somewhere.
really seeking like love from this podcast right now because I'm really full of it right now.
Have we been recording?
Yeah, we have been.
Oh, shit.
Well, Barbie was just saying she's full of
I
love
was
from
taking
you.
a piss.
You didn't wash your
And
hands.
did you say anything quietly to yourselves in case anyone was listening?
Oh, yeah. I like shouted it like you said earlier.
Yeah.
I said, if you're listening to me pee right now, you're a bitch.
Exactly. Ooh,
Oh,
you got
that's a
him.
good one. That's a good one.
You
Well,
got
the thing
him.
is, I do put a mic and a camera up there, but
Down there.
We
but
do
for
it
myself, just to
And-
see my own piss patterns.
in the shower.
Just
like,
keep
if you
track.
shower in our house, we just have cameras in there. But it's
knew
literally
that.
just security camera.
Yeah, it's just for safety.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need more people making things. Make like everybody wants to make music. Everybody wants to make art.
Oh, I
everybody
make
wants to make
things.
things.
Okay, I was just saying my dream is to date a furniture maker.
I don't know
'Cause
what
I
he's
would
claiming he made.
design I want to design the furniture because I'm not really
And
a
they make
doer. I'm an
it.
ideas kind of guy.
Yeah, so you design it and then they make it.
Did you really make this?
Yeah.
Wait, it's so cute. Wait.
I know I do make things.
Maybe we should just have children.
Yeah,
And
we'll have tinkering creative
how did you
children.
make this? Like, what's it made out of?
3D printer.
That's a lot of technology.
Yeah, I'm kind of a genius.
That is like actually genius coded. Like I don't know
mean, the
anything about a
machine did it.
3D machine. I know about it through like, rumblings.
I'm
but
pretty impressive.
Rumblings.
I love this.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
like,
you.
I think
Make me
Barbie
one.
was thinking more things she can use, because I don't think that's like
I actually do love like a little tchotchke.
Little trinkets.
A
a little
trinket.
trinket.
But
But can you build a couch?
Can
yes,
you
hello. I'm sitting on it right now. I built this with my bare hands.
can you install marble countertops to any place?
Absolutely not.
I think you could watch a YouTube video and do
I
you
it.
could
can figure
figure
it
it
out.
out for sure, but I'm just not strong enough.
People who do that
I
kind of stuff,
doubt
God
it.
bless.
I think you are strong. You're
I am
putting it down,
strong.
baby. You're putting it down.
Shh, they're listening. They're listening.
This is
He
weird
puts
for me.
it down.
Yeah.
So you're in the honeymoon phase and you have no idea how resilient.
We have just been going at it.
banging,
Banging.
like
I mean, you can only do
poo-poo
so much in
style.
3 days.
That's what I
Pegging.
Duh.
Hello.
Hello. Pegging. Role play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lots of
Lots
role play.
of
Disney, bounding role play.
We still have not figured out. We're gonna be Woody and
Jesse.
Jesse.
And I guess I'll be the horse or something.
the horse.
give us
just be
give us
there.
a good nay.
I'm not doing that.
I would love to hear a name.
That was the craziest bullying I've ever experienced in my life.
What?
Drew asking me to give a nay.
And did you?
No, I can't. That's just too much. It's too embarrassing.
But I
Maybe
guess
while we're there, if you guys get me in the mood.
true,
Nice.
true.
Why don't we just like try to squash this all together and I could just join? But I don't want to be around you. I'll just stick with Barbie.
Polly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we kind
I'm
of
down for a
look like
poly
we could
vibe.
be like related a little bit, so that's like
Yeah,
even
yeah,
more
yeah.
enticing to
I'm
this
down.
generation.
So the sisters and then the guy who's just like kind of around.
I'm down for a poly vibe. Always have been. Always will be.
I'm open. To
Yeah,
that.
but I don't want open. If I'm gonna join, it has to be like the
it'd
throuple
be
and this is
equal.
it.
It'd be
Yeah.
like sister wives style.
Oh, sister wives could be good.
But you guys already have like a strong bond. You guys live together. Like I'm just like kind of like the third.
We'll just move into your
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
sure.
just
Yeah,
move
let's just
in.
move there.
I got a lot of animals.
I'll take over Cowboy's space.
I know Cowboy's cute, but he's just. I have so many animals, dude. I'm like.
I love all of your critters. They're all
I have-
perfect.
Yeah, they're all so
crawling everywhere. Yeah, my bathroom, like my cat just like like a whole toilet paper roll, undid all of it, and it's just on the floor. And I'm sitting looking at it, taking pictures. I won't fix it. I'll just look
Taking
at it.
pictures to send my friends, but I'm not going to. Be
If there's
touching
no
it.
one witnessing me, then I'll do nothing. If there's nothing, no one coming over, I will not do anything.
That's how I am.
Yeah,
too.
I feel like I'm the same.
I don't
way.
exist.
Literally
Like, we
before you came
cleaned-
over, we picked up because
Yeah,
we
we
were like, "This
cleaned the
shit's
house
fucking
for you.
crazy." So
Thank
we
you.
picked up to impress for
I
you.
even-
I do that when you guys come over too. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta just like. I feel like anytime someone's coming over, you have to just like kick certain things under certain things, and it's
Yeah.
like
I'm not
they
like a
won't make
dirty
it back
person,
there.
but I'm a mess. Like I just like throw things on the ground.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider. I've never been in your home and felt like it was dirty.
Yeah,
Thank
never
you.
once.
So I don't think you're like as messy as you think, but everybody
It's
thinks
because
their mess
lesbians
is
have
messier.
a different standard.
Yeah.
Mm.
They want to walk around the block. They want everything
Clean.
clean, organized. You know. So to me, I'm like a failure. Like I'm not drinking black coffee from like a local coffee shop. I am, giving capitalist like pig drinking my Starbucks cold brew.
You're getting your stars in.
I am.
Do you have the app?
The reward points.
I
gotta
actually
get you-
don't. Isn't that
Whoa,
awful?
That's crazy.
But can I confess something? This is probably like the most like stupid like LA thing I do is I like Postmates a single Starbucks like, almost every morning. Is that ridiculous?
I
Enya
actually
does that.
can't say anything about that because I was in an era where I was postmating a coffee and avocado toast from Go Get 'em Tiger every morning.
I do
Crazy
like
vibes.
it.
Sometimes you just need it.
I have like an
Little
espresso
happiness.
machine and I just like cannot. I the past 6 months, I'm telling you, it's been 6 months of me like literally just. I've been like, really into my like American brands of fast food. It's like,
Yes.
I've been really just like
Stopping
getting
in.
into my Lana era of just being like so normcore that I am going to have the Starbucks in the morning. I'm
Well,
not gonna
that's
go.
where we're
crazy.
going. We're literally backtracking. Everybody wanted their life to be
It's
so
radical.
fucking spectacular for like the TikToks and the videos and all this shit.
No.
And we're just realizing that's overconsumption and we don't need that. And what we need to do is give our body
Go
the
back to the
processed
roots.
food
Uggs
it
and
wants.
Starbucks.
Exactly. No, literally.
It's
That's what we're
actually
supposed to be.
crazy though that we haven't spoken about Lana once this entire podcast until just then.
When
Yeah.
you brought up Brazil, I was almost like, oh, I really wanted to go to Brazil because she was playing.
First
know.
concert in
Just
4
felt like a
years.
trip.
I know. And when I was in Brazil, everyone's like, "Are you coming back for like Lana's concert?" I'm like, "I fucking wish." Like, I would have. I was watching it, and there was like zoom in of these fans just like crying. I was like, me. Every time I was like, me.
I know. Imagine having that kind of footage of yourself. I don't know if I need that footage of myself.
It's
I do need
crazy how much bigger she's gotten even in like the last year. Like she was huge, like don't get me wrong, like she was like
She evolves.
pop star, but like
don't know.
she's
Now she's,
having
like,
her
humongous.
moment right
It's
now.
She
crazy.
contains multitudes, as she tweeted once. She really does. She like
Has
really
she?
every era is different.
I think we can end it because we literally have so much. There was a period where the camera died for 15 minutes. Sorry. Kai just like obviously isn't doing his fucking job. Like, why are
Yeah.
you here?
Yeah, he's
Like,
on that damn phone.
There's a lot going on.
But
Kai's on his phone at work right now.
Kai's
crazy.
drunken on his phone at work right now. He's always
But-
drunken on
And
his
it's
phone.
like 2 p. Oh, it's 3 p.m. now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're done.
Fine to have a drink. It's like
Yeah, when you're 30, it's like
Yeah, I guess once we get there, we'll know. But we're just like so far from that. We're just like so young and like fragile and petites. Like I don't
we're
know.
so
what it's
petite.
like.
Oh my god, it's
I'm like a
giving,
little girl. Like I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like I have no idea.
We
I have
do
no idea what's
have a
happening.
tradition, which I'm sure you know of. On every episode, we pick some media from the week that we enjoyed
Some
or listened
music.
to. Music, TV, movie,
Listen.
whatever it's giving. So if you want to say some, you can. But
Say something.
I'll
I'm-
start.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Placebo Syndrome by Parliament. I heard this in Escuela when we were there, and I had to
Nice.
go ask the girl for the
You
song.
Shazammed it.
Yep. Things in Life by Dennis Brown. Blue Moon by Elvis Presley. It's those two songs are in a movie that I watched like 2 years ago, and I cannot remember the movie, but it's like about people riding a train, and there's like a leather jacket that's really iconic in it. But that's all I can remember about
Riding
the
a
movie.
train? Is it like
Yeah.
a couple?
Yeah.
Is it the before with Ethan Hawke and like
It
that French
might
girl?
be. It might be. Is it?
Before movies? I forgot what they're called. Before Sunset, whatever they're called.
It might actually be
'Cause
like
they're in a train the
sunrise,
entire-
sunset. I think it might be.
Yeah, with the French girl. I don't. Does he have a leather jacket? in it?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
Sorry, I just got confused because my mom does not speak English, but she said, "Okay, it was just to greet you." That was her reply
To
to me.
meet you at the door, of course.
I said, because she called me, I said, one second, I'm working. And then in English back, I didn't send my message in English. It was in Spanish. And she goes, okay, it was just to greet you. So she's being kidnapped. The killer is texting me from my mom's phone right now.
Do you have like a little word that if anything happens? Have you guys been seeing those like fake like calls where it comes from like a contact of yours?
Yes,
That's
yes.
Like, I have your sister.
Yes.
I would fall for that.
I would
That's a
fall
scam
for
I
that.
would
Yeah,
fall
I would
for.
fully fall for it. Once you like say my family's in danger, I'm like, I knew they would get kidnapped. Because
Yeah.
I'm
like,
literally gonna do that to you.
Yeah, we do. I like to prank call. I'm not very good at it, but
Oh,
I love
I
to
know, we
observe
love
it.
a good
Oh
prank
wait, I
call. We
forgot
have to do
about
some
that.
prank calling.
That was
Yeah,
like our
some
first
prank
like bonding.
Yeah,
moment.
we used to prank call some incredible people.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get into
Some
that this
A-lister.
week. Yeah.
literally.
Dude,
like-
I know it's such a bad habit. We use like all of our friends. Like that's the only thing we use like our like famous friends for is for prank calling. Like
Yeah.
I don't think me and Drew are people who will like get on a platform and be like, so I'm friends with so and so. But what
Fuck
we
no, but I'll
will
call
do
them.
is corner you or anybody else who has contacts with like
Thing is, famous
these
people
people.
never answer their fucking
It's
phone.
bullshit.
I know it's really annoying.
I'm
It's
like, grow up.
it's like once you start getting down the tier list, then they start answering.
That's the
Yeah.
people who will
Honestly,
answer.
that's like almost
It's
even
so
better.
real. That
It's
is
almost
so
even better.
real.
Like
I like it when it's just like a person, you know, that's grinding. Doing
yeah,
their
I know.
thing.
It's someone
Me,
who's still doing
I-
their
Mildly
thing.
known.
I
for their-
forgot who it was, but it was a girl, and I called her, and I was like, "I'm driving around your neighborhood, and there was a baby on your roof." Wait.
I do remember.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Literally, and I was like, oh, there's like a baby crawling around your roof. And then did she call back? And she was
No,
like,
no. You just got her on the phone for
She
so
was like,
long.
what?
yeah, that's what it was.
Like, because it was so confusing. But we got to get back together and do prank calls, and maybe let's just call, like, random places this
Yeah. I
time.
think
we
Because
should-
they'll
yeah.
answer. Like,
'Cause
we
that's
just
the best.
answers.
That's the best is to call Taco Bell and say someone is stuck in the bell.
I love
What was it? We have Drake. Like that. Like,
Yes.
it like really is like.
Oh, I'll just say
We have
that one.
Aubrey Graham.
We love, like, me and Drew love calling Zach Bia and telling him we have Drake.
We'll be like, we
love-
have Aubrey Graham. Give us $1,000.
I'm
and
obsessed.
each time it has been linked back to us. So
Yeah.
I think at this point, and like he doesn't answer, and then we leave the voicemail, and we almost get no reply at this
Yeah,
point. Like
it's
just
really
like
crazy.
It's like, oh, it's like my monthly. We have
Be
Drake.
part of the bit. Like
I
have
know.
some fun.
Play. Where's all the fun and
Like,
laughter?
let it go. Just have some fun.
Yeah, let go of the ego, you know? That's what I've always been saying.
That's why we're different. Like our ego is dead. You know,
Yeah.
like we're just like
Yeah.
we're real
death.
people.
I did a bunch of hallucinogens when I was 16.
And the ego death was real.
Yeah,
At 16.
very real.
Okay, well, do you want to do your media?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say music because my music taste is like fucking awful and repetitive. But I've been watching a lot of TV. So I'll say this: I've been watching the other two. Fantastic.
See.
The new season's so fun.
I watched the first episode because you said to watch it.
I think it's so funny. I obviously it can. Yeah, it's great. I think everyone's just really good at it. I watched Succession last night. Off. Are you guys into Succession?
I have been letting
never
the
started it.
season collect so I can binge it all in 2 days.
It's
Is it
like
over?
not a thing that like when I first started watching Succession, I accidentally started watching like a different episode of a different season. And I didn't know because that's how hard it is to follow, but
Yeah.
it's so good. What else have I been watching?
Is the newest season over?
Yeah, like the whole show's done. Yesterday was the finale.
Heartbreaking. Okay, so I get to rewatch the whole season.
What else did I watch? Well, this is in New Orleans. I was doing a horror movie, so I just almost exclusively watched like SpongeBob, and like I watched the Hotel Transylvania 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
And eat.
lit. They're good.
And eat. I've been really not into like narratives right now. I'm really into like lobotomy shows and movies. So Hotel Transylvania for sure. 1 and 3. 2 was kind of whatever. What else?
You about Transylvania? You're like,
Yeah, Hotel Transylvania, like 2 was like whatever. 1 and 3 is like a masterpiece. What else? Yeah, that's SpongeBob. I really do recommend a rewatch of every single SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, I need to tap in because every time I go to watch it, I start at the new season and I just like don't want to
No.
watch new episodes.
Start
I'm
like
like,
season
no.
2 and like work
Yeah,
your way
yeah.
up and out. It's really good. It's like I really needed something that made me think nothing, and it's perfect.
Okay, I need to
Word.
tap back into that because yeah, I've just been watching like I've been back on my murder documentary shit, and I'm like, okay, I need to like mix it up because this is all I watch, and now I'm getting back to thinking that everybody is the killer, and I can't keep calling people the killer.
The killer is like here.
The
Win
killer.
T. Williams.
I mean, the killer's in this room right now.
I mean, yeah, right. He's been here the whole time. Mine is It's You, Kai. Come on, like, duh. Keep Those Teardrops from Falling by Natalie Bergman, which is like all I do on this podcast is complain about people who make new music that sounds old. But that song got me. I thought it was an old song, but now when I listen to it, the ending of it is so obviously a new song trying to be old, but it still gets away with it because it was a really good song. But then all my other stuff is like repetition. I've been thinking of listening to the album All Things Must Pass by George Harrison, which I know is a Beatle,
Let's
and like
go.
that's the worst thing to happen to me, but I already said that, and I'll like
Do you
let
like
that
the
go.
Beatles?
No, yeah. I went to like like yeah, like I sure yeah. For
Don't
sure.
put her in a position that I've
No.
already put myself in.
Listen,
Yeah.
the Beatles is a band. And
Period.
and
The end.
when I was like in choir, like as a kid, that's like all we sang. And like I was like kind of forced to go to this like Broadway, like Beatles rendition, like show. And
Whoa.
so I can say like I'm a little bit of an expert.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's actually
you've got
sick.
your stars. So
Yeah.
I think that's all you need. Really.
I wouldn't say I listen to them like on like, but also the music I listen to is like actually just like noises.
Give me one shitty song you listen to. I'm so curious.
And then the
But then I
last one
feel
is
bad 'cause
Winter is
I don't want people to
Blue.
think I think they're shitty, but
You don't have to. You don't have to.
I'm actually just looking at like what I like. It's literally like so predictable. I love like hyperpop. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
So I can do
what? That's
I'm
hyperpop.
a big hyperpop
I can
guy.
a big into hyperpop. Who's your? Like, what do you listen to hyperpop? I'm like giving old head. I'm like, what are the kids listening to these days? I don't know.
I mean, I just like the classics, like Hannah Diamond. Love Hannah Diamond and
Damn, Hannah Diamond is such a throwback. That's so
OG.
crazy.
And I mean, Sophie, of course.
We love Sophie.
Rest in peace.
I do love
A.G.
Sophie's
Cook,
music.
like all of them.
You cook, yeah.
Is A.G. Cook the one that like makes
He's, like,
all
the
of it?
producer.
Yeah.
I
It
love
was the
A.G.
Charlie lot.
Yeah, Charlie is the girl.
As we know, the goat.
But yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on.
That
I can't believe I'm the
was the
only
episode.
first guest.
Yeah,
I
and
know,
maybe the only
insane.
guest ever.
Okay, wow. Well, I just like to thank everyone
You're
for
so
listening.
special. You're so special to us.
You're special to me.
And now we get to go have a little snack because I think I'm
The way I just
famished
held your
and
hand
dying.
was so out of control.
Aw.
It's out of control. It's like,
Help.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on.
Yeah,
actually, it's so
genuinely.
crazy. Also,
Yeah.
I just like usually we just say bye and we're like, all right, that's it, bye. But now we have
Should
a
we
guest.
do-
I'm like,
There should be some music. Like,
Mm.
we'll just fade in music and we'll just like keep talking and like let
Yeah.
us fade out. You know that kind of
Hey, wait, hold on.
Oh my God,
No,
that was amazing. That
stop.
was good. That was good.